Death.
Hello and welcome back to Borderlands D&D. It has, unfortunately, been a minute, but we live. So, the last couple sessions, in fact, have been this lovely little event that the players set up and then proceeded to blame me for, called the Gala. It was a gala to celebrate the fact that Nessa had made it home, the return of the Jacob's heir apparent. It was all set up, however, at the idea of Bertram to try and coerce. Coerce seems like such a rude term. Like, bend the arm a little bit of Nessa's mother to reveal and let Nessa see her father. You guys had a couple days of a little bit of interactions of getting your outfits ready, learning etiquette, getting prepped, discussing plans of what'll happen, curing Bertram's possible brain explosion, as I believe it should be called. But the day arrived, everybody got in, and the gala started. Everybody rolling up in their fancy outfits, feeling good, feeling pretty, feeling handsome. Some people felt like they were probably about to puke on their shoes, but that's okay. You all went in, you got started, had a lovely couple chats with a couple of important people, had your dinner, Nessa gave a speech, Murmur showed up, things went not so great. Suddenly, Murmur went away and made a point to go around dancing with a number of you, all talking with each of you, trying to offer you different things, or just maybe feel you out a little bit. And then, after a few dances, everybody realized, oh no, she got to Evans for a moment, and Crystal started to look around and see if there was any influence. Very quickly finding out that Evans had an influence on him from Murmur, and then realizing, oh no, as she looked around, there was a lot of people under Murmur's influence here, including Nessa's mother. After a little bit of things to cure both Evans and Clementine, you all were trying to figure out to make a plan and realized you didn't see Murmur. Half the group stayed in part of the group stayed in the ballroom. Part of the group chased a couple of guest members that were under Murmur's influence out into the courtyard, and then a couple went after Murmur herself. The other two here were relatively uneventful as a small fistfight broke out in the ballroom, and a group of people had their vehicle stolen at ridiculous speeds than the other one. However, at the other route, they found Murmur sitting with a lovely little hostage. After a little bit of talking, it became apparent that that was Clay. Upon threat of death, basically, threat of Clay's death, basically, you were being held hostage for the information of Gehenna's location. After a brief bit of talking, Nessa separated off, finally convincing Evans that this might be worth giving the information over instead by threatening her as a hostage. There was some talking back and forth. You learned a little bit about Murmur, where she came from, where she's going, playing around with cults in Cursehaven, which we can get into a little bit more detail if you don't remember in the session. Before, eventually, Murmur was just given the location to Gehenna and allowed to leave, with the promise that she would let go of her influence on anybody from the Jacobs estate. And she did. Let it go, headed out, made her merry way out of the manor and on her way. And then we decided to wrap it up with one more, at least very nice moment for an otherwise not great night. A final dance between Terry and Crystal, where the tension that has been building for how many years now finally reached its peak, and they had a dance and kissed. We did end the session there. This is the very dregs. We are at the dregs/end of the gala. I will say dregs/end because a couple moments
glossed over.
Huh?
They released everyone from the Jacobs people.
Yes, I'm aware. That's what I said.
You specified they didn't going to release anyone from the other companies. Just Jacobs
that
people.
Wasn't. Yeah.
Sorry, you just didn't specify this time. It's like I felt the need to remind the others that, everyone else is still there.
It is important. But, so we'll pick it up there. I believe I'm going to say dregs because I think a few of you had something you wanted to say were wrapping up at the gala before it ended. It's just a few little things I'm hoping. But otherwise, it'll be the end of the gala and discussions will be had. What the fuck, Arik?
Ooh, what's in chat?
I'm not in charge of when funny pictures come my way. I
Bro,
just didn't
yes, I
say
know.
anything about it.
Half.
Honestly, fair.
I got one thing while they're over there having their actual big dance.
Okay. I'd probably say this is
Garbage.
culminating, just after or something of the sorts.
Anyone else have anything? Well, actually, they're probably paying attention.
My master plan is coming to fruition.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yes. One second. My sinus is from the weather. Going hot and cold and hot and cold, and now it's dropped almost freezing rapidly. Okay. I keep having a time to get prepared. So while we had all the lights dimmed down and they're having their several of the kind of the final dance up there, and because they did have the spotlight kicked over to them, so everyone kind of darkened everywhere else, so it could just be big stage, all eyes on them.
Okay. Yeah, that'll probably be what's happening if you choose that timeline.
Well, let's say that's how it was described last time, just during somewhere in that timeline.
Okay.
Hey, Evans.
Yes.
No one else seems bothered at all by what just happened at the moment.
Does seem that way.
I mean, we can have a serious discussion here in next hour or so when everything wraps up, but I don't know. The group is usually a lot of panic, go, and that's just all kind of stopped. And now it kind of reminds me of something I told Crystal a while back. And what's the point of going around and doing everything in life if you don't have a little fun? Or if you're just always on the run rushing things? So everything's in the dark right now. No one can see, and it's all on them. You want to just kind of drop the weight of what happened there a minute ago and drop all the titles of Jacob's Heir and Siren and Hunters and all that, and just go have a nice quiet dance for a little while.
Please roll a persuasion check. This is a very, very, very stressed man.
Mythweavers, please, I just relogged into you. Stop.
God damn it, Mythweavers.
Ooh, which dice to use?
It has done its job as a janky-ass site for free sheets for so long.
Hey, I love Mythweavers.
Yeah.
Fully. But that doesn't mean we can't call it janky.
Correct.
Mythweavers has outlived many other sites of a similar nature.
And it consistently works.
Enough.
Don't
All
drink
right.
it.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Calculating. Haven't had to do basic math in a while.
Basically,
22.
takes for you. 26. Yeah.
No, not
He's
6.
going
Not
to-
6.
Huh?
I said no, not 26. 22.
22. I mean, honestly, both of them work for the same in this instance. He is going to just take a breath. Watch for a moment. Okay. A small distraction from the rest of the night sounds good.
Well, we've got to bide away time anyways till everything's done here before we can go panicking. So might as well enjoy things for a little while.
You have a point. And we'll hold out a hand for you.
Take.
All right. This is a little out of the way moment. I'm not going to ask for a performance check because this seems less about actually dancing and being like the center of attention of certain things and just existing to not be stressed.
Oh no, the point is that it's in the dark away from everyone else, so no one else say so. They're having their moment. And
So
he could just be a person for a moment.
I'm
So
going to
there's
say yeah.
absolutely like 5 cameras just pointed right at him. So as soon as this thing's done, just made tons of stuff over social media.
Totally, absolutely. I'll just say you have a lovely, we'll leave it there. You have a lovely little dance. It's nothing complicated.
Someone's
nothing-
been filming an infrared the entire time.
Except, I won't say it's like anything like exceptional you guys do. It's just a nice, simple, let's take a breather moment. That you have in the dark, out of sight, helping a, like I said, very, very stressed man relax for the first time in a little while.
Alright, unless anyone else has anything, now we can get back to the panic.
It's all happening at the gala. It's all coming to a culmination. Yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to do before it ends? Yes, Medina, we know you missed your shot.
What do you
It's
mean?
okay, you'll get it.
It's not completely missed from what I remember.
It's delayed for the moment.
Then
Better.
do something to underlay. Get in.
Underlay.
I mean, you say underlay or underlay?
Doesn't fucking matter.
Both. It's kind of the joke. It's the play on the word. But yeah.
Really?
Anybody else want to do anything before the gala ends?
Is it okay to ask for a momento?
Is this for Mirius to the twins?
Yep.
Alright. They'll look at each other for a moment, look back at you. A moment. I don't think we need to do anything about this that's happening out there. They seem on top of it for once.
We're talking to each other or talking to me?
To you, they're replying. Like I said, remember, keep in mind, they're just gonna like kind of shuffle between who's talking periodically because, well, they're doing the creepy in-sync twin thing, and I am one person speaking. So they're talking to you.
When his hand is in this position, it's one of them. And when his hand is in the other position, it's the other.
That's
I
every
was
other
waiting
word
for him to
is
describe
talking about
something you wanted to go for.
What was it? What they said?
They said they seem to have it in hand over there for the moment and not needing our help for once. So, yes.
I'll give it a little, like hand on chest and bow a little bit, kind of like a nod, like a bow.
Okay. You're just trying to invite them into another little dance on the side?
Mhm.
Is this your attempt to recover the evening?
Yes.
I will definitely need a performance check then, as you start to lead the two of them into a dance.
Okay, there we go. Oh wait, do we still have those?
Use your die.
Technically, the gala's not over yet, as everybody else is off in the shadows trying to get some while Crystal's taking the show.
I still have 2 left, and I was like, I didn't want to waste them.
Meanwhile,
I don't want
Bertram
them
and
going to
Maggie are
waste.
just sitting there like, yes!
Mission complete.
Sorry, Max. Everybody is trying to get your family. They want that Jacob's inheritance.
Leave my family alone.
I'm not in it for the money.
I'm well aware.
I think that's
That's
what makes
a
it
net 20 plus 4.
20
That's
plus
not-
4.
That's gonna be in that 20 plus 4, so it'll be a 28.
Okay.
Use the gala die on a crit. Thank you, Medina.
I rolled the gala die before I rolled the d20.
It is out of sight and not noticed by anybody because, again, I will say at this moment, it is happening after you cannot take the moment away from Crystal. Crystal got her spotlight. But off on the side, a second little dance is happening and is doing very well with very less wholesome intentions. I don't know what kind of dance you're leading them in. I will just leave that up to this.
Or romance style of dance.
I don't know why Margaritaville just started playing in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with the vaguest of yes. It is a dance. You were just slowly dragging them back into the mood after the mood was sufficiently ruined by hostage negotiations. And your chances stand by. It'll just kind of depend on what happens after the gala now. Because there are immediate things that follow up the gala, as we said before. But you see them on a dance. They seem to be enjoying themselves. They do seem to be regaining a little bit of the whimsy that they had earlier in the night. A little bit of the fun, like, energy and excitement for how things were going. As Murius is apparently a very charming bastard.
He has to be. It's the one
There.
thing I'm going for him.
Fair enough. So we've had wholesome dance, we've had tension dance, and now we've had less than wholesome dance. Anybody else want to add to this mishmash we got going?
Barry, throw grenades at people's feet and make them dance.
I could. I don't think it had the reaction you'd want, though.
The Jacob stance. He's just there holding a revolver that has an auspiciously unlimited amount of ammo, shooting it at people's feet.
Pretty well, yeah. Anyways. That is sounding like people are out of ideas. Yay, last chance. Nobody says anything, I move on. Alright, nobody said anything.
Barry's eating all the food that he can find on little snack tables or anything they might have.
Sir, you say snack tables like it's little treats and not a whole ass meal.
There's just crunch. There's just crunching coming from the darkness of Barry's like eating an entire fucking turkey leg bone and all.
Yes. He's being very polite about it, but he's still just eating so much.
Sorry, not turkey, velociraptor, because dinosaur planet.
Crunch.
Crunch. Crunch is right.
Crap.
Okay. I will say the gala starts to wrap up, guests start to leave, people get their goodbyes. As we finally end the gala.
Yay.
I said before, there was a brief demand from Clementine that you guys all remember of. We will be having words after this is over, but we need to finish this and not let people know how bad things went. So as things are wrapping up, this is your guys' last minute chance to coordinate before Clementine comes in. As players, if you wish to talk, discuss, remind, coordinate, anything.
Wasn't there for all the bits that happened. I was just in here.
I mean, you could have Bertram being curious about what's happening even. I'm just saying, it's the option. Because it's been a minute, and I'm trying to give you guys a chance to talk and remind people of stuff before I just throw you into the deep end.
Please describe to us how things are going as their dance ends, and the lights turn back more to normal. As, I don't know, do we have any, like, sort of formal announcement of this concludes this event?
Like I said, it's kind of a... how to put it? I think it's best to say she's kind of rushing people along at the moment. It's not a like large announcement. It is just basically and the night concludes. Please be sure to do this and wrap up and head out. And it's just general. You can tell she's a little distracted, but it is just kind of like general, polite conversation. This is what's happening. This is what we need to be. This is what I need to say for people to leave.
Okay.
All right, I'll just straight up ask,
All right.
is anybody going to take up chance to talk? Or shall I move on to
No.
Clementine?
Move. Thank
I
you.
think it's gonna all of us just awkwardly like coalescing as people are getting shooed out and just kind of like gathering up in that awkward friend group ball, knowing that we're not allowed to leave, and just watching her kick people out.
She is definitely, I think it would be best. What? You say something, Tab?
Me?
Or I thought I heard your
I mean, I was about to say something, so I unmuted myself.
Psychic.
Go for it.
Cool. If we're just standing around watching people leave, can I activate the void sight one more time, just to see if anyone else is still infected?
I will offer the reminder, I told you there were plenty of people still infected or still under her influence of some manner. She just dropped the people from Jacobs.
I didn't remember if Crystal had seen it or if he just deferred that above tape.
You had asked when you made it back to the ballroom originally. So that is something you do know if you would like to save your usage.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right, that's it. After a little bit of time, you guys are being told to sit there, basically. Clementine is streaming people out. I would say Maggie and Evans probably have stepped to help her handle, like, the goodbyes, they handle this, yada yada. A lot of, like, congratulations, and it's good you made it back for Nessa, as people just pass by on the way out, but they're kind of all in the mode of, we've all been to these events. We know when it's our time to leave.
Do they
And
have
eventually-
do they have the Dick Cheney Walmart people giving them a smiley face sticker and telling them to go fuck themselves?
I mean, basically, there are gift bags and stuff. What kind of host would she be if there wasn't gift bags?
Each ticket, so that each and every single one has a revolver in it.
It is a distinct possibility.
That would have made the
Yeah, that's like
ballroom
special.
blitz fucking interesting.
It would have.
Yeah.
That's why it's on the way out, not on the way in.
We must celebrate with the family's traditional game, Russian roulette. Everyone take a gun and pass it to the next person. Musical chairs, but it's Russian roulette. Everyone has a revolver with one bullet, spins it, and just passes it to the
Nessa
next
used to
person.
have many more aunts and uncles.
Jesus.
Rooted out the weak.
I found the perfect grip for this.
I was trying to wait. Everybody kept going for the joke. As you are all standing there and waiting, eventually it'll be just you and Clementine left. I should say Clementine and the family. As she walks back over, the help has conveniently stepped out for reasons that should be obvious. And we'll walk up to all of you and just kind of look at you for a moment. And then, I believe I said we needed to have a discussion because a few things happened tonight that I need answers for. And all of you are going to give them to me. Is that understood?
Just give a nod.
And looks to
Yes and
Nessa.
on.
Sure.
First, you are going to explain to me why Murmur was here and what she was looking for.
I just assumed you invited her.
Oh, I invited her. I didn't invite anyone, in case you all forgot. Evans set this up behind my back and behind Maggie's back due to what I am beginning to think was your attempt to coerce me into allowing you to see your father.
If that's the case, why'd she get the invite? We knew that she was a problem. And I kind of
Do you
turned
want
toward
to
Evans a bit there.
start- It's going to look over you. Have you ever done inter-company politics or any of that? If we invite every company but one, we create a whole issue that comes to us, especially when that company provides almost every healing item and healing device in the galaxy.
And I suppose that's why she was here.
Ooh, was Torg invited? Is he still alive?
The the Flexington family was invited. Mr. Torg, I believe, as it was, has not been alive for a long time.
Unless they turned him into a diesel-powered robot, because then he'd be powered by explosions and live indefinitely. Or until they stopped putting gas in him.
I'm glad you still have jokes when my home was invaded.
I'm
And
not
my mind was taken.
sure that was a joke.
I fixed that.
And that I do genuinely appreciate. So, what happened? Why was mine taken? And what was she after?
Probably
Uh,
company secret.
She
Is
wanted
Evans
to
here?
Oh no, it is just Clementine, Maggie, Evans, and you guys basically.
Okay. I just
She
gotta
wanted to hit
look at Evans and just like shrug at him. Just like instructions unclear. Oh no. What?
She wanted
There's nothing.
Gehenna, and she took a lot of people's minds to try and get information and passwords and stuff, and also to use as leverage.
Did
Oh, so we are
she get
touching it.
Gehenna?
She got the location.
Why?
I have the same question.
Well, she had Clay hostage in a chair there with a brain thingy on him, and we were debating kind of a possible thing to save him, but then we saw Nessa on a camera in a room by herself with one security guard, but we didn't know how many other people were under mind controlled, including things like the entire kitchen staff possibly, or other guards that could have possibly came in, and then Nessa was a hostage.
I don't know. I got there and was told to wait.
I don't think
I was
I
gonna
was
go beat her face on. Barry shrugs.
Also, a large number
Ow.
of guests in the ballroom were mind controlled and could have caused a rampage, which would have ruined your image.
Well, what's letting her
fair,
go
though.
away with the things she wanted gonna do?
Well,
The
she
same
doesn't
as-
actually know where it is, apparently.
Isn't that what we just gave it to her? Oh no, she didn't know where it was on the planet or something? I don't know. Thought we just.
I
thought
don't
we just
think
gave
it's
it to
on
her.
this planet.
No, it's not on this planet. It's literally a planet by itself.
I still just think we find where she's at on the planet at some point in orbital bombardment.
I don't actually gonna see anything
So,
problem with that.
you thought, giving her the location of something that we took every effort to remove from general populace knowledge, secret populace knowledge, and any form of electronic recording would be less damaging than a small riot at a gala event.
I don't know. I just beat people up. I got told to wait. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I wanted to kill her, but also
Why
I was
didn't
worried about
you?
having people around to do so.
I was worried about Nessa's life. And Clay's.
Ness has proven she's a big girl. She could have handled herself.
Yes, she did. She took the guy hostage, anyways.
Hostage
Hey,
is a
that's another
strong
thing.
term.
You had him tied up and was terrifying him.
He wasn't terrified.
He ought to have been.
You're very scariness.
No. Yeah, ooga booga booga.
No. Anyway.
Never say ooga booga booga again.
Why?
Just. We'll get back to that. Okay,
Also,
so
can
she
I-
has Gehenna now.
Oh, location. Plenty of time to get there and everything. Possible kill her
Also,
when she gets here.
By
Also, I
any
learned some
chance, did
things
they
about her
happen
past.
to... Sorry, go on.
Oh no, go ahead, ask yours first.
By any chance, did they happen to elaborate on what they were planning to do there? You know, the old villain monologue.
Kind of yes, kind of no. They are vague on what they actually wanted to do, but they kind of want to follow in the footsteps of their ancestors and family, and they apparently used to be part of, or their family used to be sort of some cult on this planet. Brain function, Matt, help.
Yes, what did they say?
It's not the planet. It's
Haven?
I remember we said the planet name was
Oh,
a nightmare to
monster.
pronounce. We said Curse Haven was the city.
Yeah,
that
there you
was
go.
the important part. The city.
I feel like
yeah,
Evan can
yeah,
just
she's
tell
from-
us this. Or, never mind.
Yeah, she's from Curse Haven.
I don't know that offhand. Can
Evan's
someone
for that.
elaborate?
Sorry. Lovely.
Ow.
Curse Haven, for those, as I will say, this is also still Clementine speaking. Curse Haven, for those not in the know here, was a city visited by one of our previous family members. A marriage between Hammerlock and Wainwright Jacobs. Upon arriving there, they found out this lovely event has taken place at an area with a titanically sized vault monster corpse around. However, its heart was still beating, and its influence was still lingering, slowly twisting its people into a devoted and twisted cult.
Oh, yay! And they want to continue that. You let
Named
them walk away.
Githian the Heart Eater.
Are you still sure we should have waited? That sounds like something we should have just tried to kill her there.
I didn't know all that part. Is worried
No,
about
we
that
kept
side.
that part away from everybody for a reason. So here's the fun bit you guys get to learn now. If it wasn't fun enough already, I should say. Everybody believes that, heard of it, it is left to believe that the Vault Hunters killed Githian. Killed the remainder of its heart that managed to live thousands of years on its own as just a heart. That's not true. There are two more. And we, as the Jacobs, removed them so nobody could find them. Wainwright was insistent and worried about its impacts on the universe. And you're telling me that you gave the location of the supercharged, mind-controlled vault monster, and what remains of it, to a siren who seems to specialize in controlling minds. And from what you
Evans.
said, is from there and influenced by it, possibly already.
Evans, did you know those last parts?
To this back up, I did not know those details.
Those are important details.
Yes, they're very important details. I trusted that anybody would realize that the amount of effort that went into keeping them gone would realize there was a reason for that. And that's Clementine again, I should say.
Yeah.
Now, I will not pretend that this is a big moral complexity issue for me. I am not the most moral individual here. There won't even be a pretending of that. However, this is a, shall we say, a less than fucking stellar situation for all of us.
Could I assume that our plan is probably just go kill her if we can?
Sounds
You know
like
what? That would make you useful if you could.
I mean, from your perspective, there's probably no real downside. Either we kill her and you're done with it for them, or we die, and well, then we're no longer a problem for you either.
Well, congratulations. You've learned something while you're here.
To be fair, I already kind of figured that you didn't like us. I'm just a dumb muscle. I'm not making the plans. I'm sorry. I'm just doing what I'm told.
And she's just over there. She's like, you just have the moment where she's like, take a breath, rubs the bridge of her nose some.
So, also, can we see Nessa's dad?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's just after this. Oh yeah, by the way, can we get that reward we were hoping for?
I want to see
Laughing
if I can.
entirely in character.
I want to see if I can fix him.
I look over at Evans. I don't think that there's enough time in the universe for lessons in tact.
To be fair, I assumed none of you had any at this point, honestly.
We had like a daze.
Sometimes Jock works as well.
You know what? He's going to try to look over at Nessa. I will let you see your father. Because I am impressed that you have grown a slight minuscule of a spine to pull that move on me. And it is making it more apparent to me that I should have taken a more direct hand in raising you than letting your father do it.
No, I think this was for the best.
Well, as the whole speech showed, that is your choice at this moment.
I am an adult.
Your father's in the house.
Where?
Alright, you've been through this entire household. You know where the safe rooms are.
But there's so many.
There are. Check the library.
Oh, I know the library.
Exactly. You can find him and visit him yourself. I have things to do and arrange now that I have to deal with a possible lunatic siren getting a hold of a whole new, already cult-starting entity. I'll let you show them the way, and you can see to that yourself. Do you think you can handle that, or will you give over more company secrets?
I didn't give any company secret.
You know, that is true. I apologize to you, Nessa. You didn't give away any state secrets. I thought the person that did knew better than that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I bid you all a good night. If you have any more pertinent information that will be useful in handling the fallout to this, I would be very appreciative of it.
While she removed her influence from the people, from your people, she didn't remove her influence from the other people's. Apparently.
Yeah, and I'm sure none of them happen to stick around anywhere. We should do a sweep.
I'll arrange for security to do so.
Yes.
So,
Right.
what are you waiting for?
Right, Nessa.
I don't know.
Bertram.
What?
Should I go have a word with Dockin and see if he wants to help kill another horrific vault monster?
Oh, we're gonna have to call the banners here soon. But
Yeah.
in the immediacy, I think it's time for Nessa to talk with her father, and us to mentally accept that we're about to try to get fucking mind wiped and shot at again.
Yeah. Yes, what?
What?
Oh, right.
Father?
Uh,
Protect your father?
Crystal seems to have something.
Yes.
said find white, and it just reminded me. It might be important, but Murmur can also do little force bubble looky things that stop you from being able to interact or move or touch anything. I don't know at what scale she can do so. So, you might have to deal with some, how do you say, like invisible force fields?
And when you were stuck in one, it ate that grenade blast pretty well.
I could do absolutely nothing to get out until she let me out.
So explosives don't work on it very well, is what you're saying.
Explosive, force, fire, cold, lightning, acid, nothing.
All the things I can do.
As far as I'm aware, nothing works on it. It just exists until she decides it doesn't exist anymore.
Did it look like there was a limit to how long she could hold it, or just
No,
indefinitely?
until she decides to just let you go.
Yeah, I don't like that option. How much do you think she could have at once, though? I mean,
And if she can raise the scale of that, then she could isolate an entire planet. Maybe.
Well, I doubt the planet thing, but
I'm over
a room
exaggerating.
of people.
This
Well,
is
I
where
mean,
I'm going to
people
offer
aren't-
a reminder to those of you missing history lessons.
Move to moon, or move to
Move
planet. Yeah, that's why I said I doubt it. That's why I said I doubt it. But I didn't say it was impossible.
Thank you for the information. I'll add it to the list of things to worry about.
Yeah. On the bright side, if you're does do a thing the size of a planet, if you're on the planet, all right. If you're not on the planet, you're fucked. Wait. Could the siren ability go unused to go, oh fuck, it's been a bit. Out of character. Who's the siren with the ability gun moves fast? Is that?
That's
That's
Crystal.
That's Crystal. Okay. Sorry, it took me a sec. Do you think Crystal could bypass that using her siren abilities?
No.
You don't think she can?
Wonder if I could drink it.
She was the one stuck
That
in
is-
the bubble.
Good option.
If I was outside the bubble, maybe. And you might be able to drink it. I didn't try. Mostly because I can't do that.
Oh, hopefully I don't have to try. Nessa's dead.
Yes. That should be a thing they do go do. That download speed is getting terrifying.
Evans, are you coming?
Can't hear you, Matthew.
I suppose I will. Yes. I haven't seen him in some time, and it would be nice to. Lead the way, Nessa.
Nessa's gonna lead the way.
All right. You know where the room is, easy enough. You've probably ended up in it, reading a couple of other things. Who knows? All that jazz, right? It's behind. Basically, you have to go through, look it up, and you have to open up a series of books in the right order, more or less in like a very specific order of like certain events. It's basically in the autobiography section for your entire like family line. You have to open up specific events that you know are in these books. It's pretty easy for you, though, as you have, the memory.
The memory.
And you open it up, and inside is the little safe room, and there is currently a doctor, a nurse, and what looks to be a very slightly withered man in a bed.
Oh. Dad, what happened? Dad?
And as you are asking this, the doctors look up and go, Mr. and Miss Jacobs.
What's wrong with him?
Well, since you're in here, I suppose you are allowed to know now? We don't know.
Has he been poisoned?
We can't find any substances.
I'm gonna use a void sight.
That's the one to see the siren and iridium powers?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no,
Not
he's got what
picking up any
Padme has,
magic.
dying of heartbreak. Maybe he'll have twins.
Gasp. Inform the group that I'm not picking up any magic, by the way, just in case it wasn't her.
Nope, you did not pick up any siren powers
Yep.
in influence.
So they kind of tiptoe over there. Excuse me, Mr. Doctors and Nurses, siren magic, okay?
I suppose, do Mr. and Mrs. Jacobs, do you trust this individual to operate on your father like that? I'm afraid siren effects are outside of any knowledge I have.
I'm okay with it. I trust her.
And Evans will give a nod as well to back that up. Then feel free to try. However, if anything starts to change on the vitals in a negative way, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to stop.
Okay. Sit there and put a hand on his chest and spend a few points to get rid of disease/conditions.
Is this the lay on hands spend effects?
Yeah.
Nothing happens here. You reach down, you touch your tattoos glows, you pour some energy in. Excuse me, sorry. And he's still there, unconscious.
And let's give him some hit points part of that now.
Same thing as before. As it starts to flow in, he is still there, unconscious.
Does he look any healthier after giving him some hit points?
He looks slightly less wasted away.
Well, that brightened him up some. So he's not poisoned. I tried to eat up any disease he got. There wasn't anything there. I gave him some life force and he looks slightly better.
Well, he does look a little better.
Slightly healthier, but still, unfortunately.
I don't want to just sit there and pump life force into him recklessly. That might be bad to do too much.
You're probably right.
Sit there and pretty much go through the little spell list she has with what remaining slots she has for the restorative spells.
What would you be going through to use?
We got remove curse. Fuck, what was it out? Swap back over. We had Remove Curse and Lesser Restoration.
Neither of those will work.
Why do I have Bestow Curse? That's one of the innate spells. That's why. Well, that's what I can do for now, but give him just kind of put a hand on his head and give him one more point of health.
All right.
Maybe if this is something I can come back and do a bit more regularly, or I don't know, maybe if it's like your mom actually said and he actually was really grief-stricken and went into some kind of mental thingy, maybe if you two or one of you or someone in the family just sits by him for a while and speaks, maybe he'll hear it while he's kind of comatose. Also, would either of you like a moment alone in the room to say anything or have us skedaddle? Talk with your dad?
I would like. I don't understand why. What's wrong?
I'm afraid neither do we.
Well, is this why mom was keeping him hidden from me, or is it because?
Would you think he'd want everybody in the galaxy to see this is what he is at the moment? And how much it would hurt his company?
How's his neural activity?
Similar to a coma victim.
But not brain dead.
Not brain dead.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a call. You guys do what you gotta do here.
Can you hear us?
Is it related to this or the other situation?
Both, kinda.
Max said something.
Can you hear us?
It is hard to say.
But at that point, I'm leaving the room.
Okay. I'll make sure one of us is here while everybody is out busy. Either you, myself, Maggie. Somebody will be here, says Evans. He pipes up for that.
Okay.
In case that is what it takes.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Yes.
Do you know how this started or the situation right before this?
I'm gonna have to ask you to clarify on that. I'm not sure what you mean.
Did he just suddenly lay down and not get back up?
No, it was a slow deterioration.
So it seemed like a normal type of disease thing at first.
It progressed fairly quickly, but not at an unreasonable pace, I guess, for whatever is happening, it seems. He didn't just simply walk in one day healthy and then not.
Did something that you're aware of happen before he started degenerating?
He's gonna look around for a minute like, yeah, I believe at the moment all of us are assuming it has something to do with the fact that he thought his brother and his daughter died on the same day.
But aside from that, did something that's like, did something physically happen to him aside from the mental grief? Although that can do a lot of things physically to the body. That's beside the point. I mean, you know,
Not to our knowledge. There was the whole event that happened the night of that we thought Miss Jacobs and died in, and we all believe Mr. Jacobs died in. But as far as we know, that is it. Again, we're just the doctors here. We were called in to look after him.
All right, so maybe the answer is just the power of family watching over him and keeping the body alive. Hopefully.
But we will be keeping him alive.
If it's okay, while we're here, which may not be very long, we might be leaving tomorrow. I don't know the situation. But do you mind if I come by and just give him a little zip zap of energy every now and then? Since it seemed to make him a little healthier.
As long as the family does not object, I suppose.
Just kind of looks over at Evans.
He'll shake his head, I won't. Anything to help. Alright. Kind of hitting another quiet moment. I believe while you guys are in the ear, giving me a little bit of a moment, I'll move to Bertram and the call he was wishing to make.
I am going to try to call Lodi.
Okay. I'd say she picks up with a kind of like a more tired sounding. Hello?
Hi. You guys okay?
Hi.
Open to talk?
Where? I can talk.
Alright. Well, it seems like the evil bitch has gotten what they wanted, and world-ending shit's on the horizon for a general update. But that's...
Don't love that.
Yeah, but that's number 2 on my list of things. How's Brewer doing after his purplification?
He's up and moving. Things are a little weird.
Anything managed to manifest in any capacity?
Oh, it has. He made a large bubble at one point, and then him and everything in it, including the solid floor beneath it and a perfect, like, the sphere, all shifted 80 feet away.
But they're all okay, assumedly?
Everybody's okay, it's just getting a little weird sometimes, and we'll have to be careful to be within or watching certain spots.
Well, I'm over on Eden, and we have a coma patient. It just so happens that Brewer has a connection to the siren that has some mind-altering / entering capabilities, and her herself is a bit out of the question. I think it might be possible to get some better communication if we were to delve into that aspect of it. Maybe even fix somebody.
Okay. We can bring that up, but I did just want to point out, we did just talk about him accidentally literally ripping matter and almost people apart.
Yeah, and there's a purple-eyed mega bitch about to go get a planet-ending creature from a secret tech site.
I really need more details on that, I feel like.
I think I'll tell you if you guys manage to get here. So what do you think? Up for a field trip?
I'll bring it up to him, but it's kind of his choice. It is his, whole situation.
Absolutely. It's a long shot.
Yeah.
But I figure make the best of the curses you have, right?
We can see, I guess. I will say I don't think I've seen him manifest anything to do with, well, anything mind control-y or influencing. All of our emotions, our minds have all been our own.
Yeah. Just figure it's worth a try. But if you're all okay and amenable to it, we might have to go stop the aforementioned Omega bitch.
Yeah, can I get some more information on that just real quick? Anything? You can't open with something like that and expect me to just be okay.
Okay, well, you know which one it is. Who we're talking about, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, well, I know who you're talking about. That part's pretty obvious at this point, I do think.
Apparently they monologued a bit, and they're from an old culty planet where they worshipped or were controlled by some sort of big dead vault monster. Well, they found where it was, and it's not quite so dead, so they're gonna do worse shit than before with her powers included.
Wait. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Hold on. So, she can control stuff. She's going after a thing that can control stuff.
And they
You
just
said
learned
it's
where
dead,
it was.
but not dead.
Yeah, I know, that's backstory, it seems.
Okay. You know what? I'll talk to Brewer to get over that way, because if nothing else, at least that'll be an area we can run into you a bit more and talk a bit more, maybe.
I know it hasn't been very long. And I'm sorry
No,
that you're all
it's
dragged
been
into
a
this.
couple of days.
Alright. Go on.
It's not your fault. But goddamn if it doesn't feel like it.
I'll take it.
I'll talk to Brewer, but I don't make any promises.
Hopefully I see you guys soon.
Hopefully. I'll let you know if we're on the way or not.
Gotcha. Take care. And I
Will
gotta
do.
turn off the phone.
Alright. And yeah, there you go.
Just gonna find somewhere to sigh and sit down for a moment.
Easy enough. There's plenty of seats and chairs and stuff in the area.
Matt, I sent you a text, assuming that's same as before. Not on Discord, on phone. Since
All right, hold on. Gotta shift over to that.
you know Discord message not like to work.
No, I just wasn't looking at my phone. Yes, that would not have as well.
Fair.
Barry would like to steal the screen for a few seconds.
His turn to
Absolutely.
make a call.
Bye, Lackey 2.
Actually, yes. What?
I said bye, Lackey 2. Super Mario
Lackey
64, the little guy on a cloud of a camera.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
zooming around.
Yes. Anyway, call Dakin.
All right, a couple rings and he'll pick up.
Hey,
Barry,
Dakin.
Barry, what's up?
Horrible, horrible things.
Always, literally fucking always with you. None of them have been good. Well, the Vault
Yeah,
Hunt was good.
Yeah. Do you want to go fight another vault monster? It's kind of dead, kind of not. And the
I was
scary
on
CEO
board.
lady-
I was on board until you said kinda dead, kinda not. Because things that don't fit into either of those categories ends badly. And then you said the scary CEO lady.
Yeah. She's there's funness. There's much funness. She let's just say she's apparently from some place with that had a cult that worshipped this kind of dead, kind of not vault monster thing, which fucked with people's heads. And
oddly, sorry.
Yeah.
Nope,
Kind of good.
I was gonna say, oddly, that doesn't narrow anything down except that kind of messes with people's head portion.
Watch and be amazed. Is Arik and Dylan exposit the same information?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, she just found out where it was by taking some hostages at the Jacobs place. Yeah. Which, I mean, good news for you. Hey, if you go and help with, you get major kudos with the Jacobs. Like, yeah. Anyway, so she wants to do that, and honestly, letting the mind control lady. But yeah, that she can do mind control, by the way. But letting her get the vault monster that can mess with people's heads is probably not a good idea. So want to come help us? I mean, there's been some talk, honestly, about just orbital bombardment, but nothing's definite about that yet. So we might have to actually fight her.
All right. Genuine question: what are the chances of the orbital bombardment working?
Honestly, I mean, on her, pretty good. On it, depends on, like, it's not the vault monster itself is kind of secured. It's not going to do anything by itself. On her, be decent chance unless you manage to unblock it. In which case, might you have to wait a bit? Then you could try. But I don't know if we're going to be allowed to do that. But also, if we could get the chance to actually do that, that could probably work. Orbital bombardment could probably work, yeah. If we're allowed to. It's like the planets. Anybody else in the galaxy is going to give a shit if we bomb the fuck out of the planet, though. Planet wouldn't like it, but I mean, I don't think they're allowed to leave, so.
There are
abandoned tech site.
Some very wild fucking claims that you just made, like bombarding a planet with people.
We have specific places, which is an abandoned tech site.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some very not good things going on. We just shouldn't deal with. Deal with it, yes.
Okay. I don't know. I will talk. I'll think about it. That's a whole lot of fuck that. But also, that's a whole lot of fuck that. It'll be a problem for us to deal with at one point, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like the position you're putting me in.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we don't deal with it now, then we're probably gonna have to deal with it whenever it's on her turns, and she's kind of made it clear that she was very fond of some of the ideas of some of the people there who were, cult leaders, fucking with people's minds. We should probably not let her do that. But hopefully they let us just bomb the sites and we don't have to worry about it. But the backup plan in case that doesn't work or it's unfeasible is better.
There was a whole lot of okay. All right, maybe if nothing else, I might be able to help find things. I don't think I should be fighting her though. That feels like a bad idea.
I mean, to be fair, you have options. You give us options for how to deal with things. wonderful things and toys. It's like, we will take it. I'll take it. Maybe the others know more or something. Also, to clarify, the sirens among our group can, in fact, get rid of the mind control thing, by the way. That is a thing that can actually be done.
Well, that helps.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, that is actually something we can do, which
I'll
makes
get
it
back to you.
more feasible.
Yeah. I'll get
Yeah.
back to you with an answer. I'm gonna think about this at least a little heavily before I go and fight the mind control person, because that doesn't sound fucking terrifying.
But remember, if you do this, you get kudos with the Jacobs family. Like the literal higher up Jacobs family. If you don't, yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of nice planets you could just, with beaches, you could just crash on until everything's over and done with. Like if you
Just
decide
like
you don't want to deal with this and you just want to hide out, I won't hold it against you for this.
And I appreciate that.
But I would suggest finding a nice place to punk her down, though. 'Cause I have no idea what she's
I'll
planning.
pass on the information, but do remember after the last vault, I did promise my friend here, remember her, that she'd get to choose the next time. So...
Yeah. And hey, if we're lucky and everything's gone and done and noteworthy, even if you don't help us out, I'm sure there's more vaults we can go after. I know Crystal and Tanya were interested in exploring more vaults. I'm sure far more normal vaults for... Barry just can't pause there for a second.
Normal vaults I'm all for.
normal
Things that
for
are
vaults.
like, dead or not dead, not somewhere in between. Alright.
Yeah. So things
Well,
go
good talk.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry about just dropping this on you, but it just got dropped on us as well.
Yeah, great talk. I will have a better answer for you at some point.
Yeah, get back to
Hopefully soon. Have fun. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Probably deserve it. I think I'm gonna go do the same. Well, have a good time. Bye.
Bye. It hangs up.
All right. I go message Crystal that, or no, I message Bertram. Yes, sir. Fuck it, Bertram. I message Bertram. Since I have no idea where he is. But I've talked to Dakin. I don't know if he's in on, if he wants to help out on this, because it is a bit much. But at the very least, we can probably go and possibly get some help from him. Or failing that, we could probably try and see if he'd be willing to part with some interesting toys. Because I know he finds some random things that he's used. I'm gonna go get a drink and go to sleep.
Understood.
Barry just wanders off in search of a drink and a bed, because fuck this shit.
The alcoholic
Understandable.
leftovers. That punch bowl call. The
What'd it
punch
say?
bowl calls to you.
Very much so.
All right. Easy enough. Okay, there's that. Does anybody else have some whole people they wish to call? And re-explain the information again?
Like number 3.
You're having fun with it. Come on. Do we even have any battles we can
I'm
go
giving
on?
you guys shit. It's not fair.
Yes.
Do we?
Yes, but it's just going to be a text message and can be a call later, or they can call back. Our Ice King. We have his number.
Fair. I will also
shit.
clarify,
We have
because
to
I
go
feel like
about
it's something good for people to
playtime.
know. Robert did send me a message asking for Clay to get a text with the general gist. So Clay does have a text with the general gist set for when he wakes up. Just because I feel like people should know.
We should probably send the message to Clay's dad that Clay is all right and not dead.
That too. But, yeah, message Neem. It was Neem, right?
Neem, yeah, I think so.
Neve, I think.
Neve.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
It has been a fucking minute since I've had to look at his name. But Neve sounds correct.
Do we have anybody else we could go and call on to ask for help, I wonder?
We have their contact.
I told you,
We
we're
have
calling the
their
banners.
We
Yeah,
have their
yeah.
contact info, so it's just the case of, hey, so we need to talk about something, but before that, want to go potentially raid a vault and kill the leader of Anshin and raid all the shit they have on a faraway planet?
Gondor calls for aid.
You're gonna get back an answer, I'll say fairly quickly, of like, the we need to talk is makes me more nervous than the wanna raid Anshin and kill the leader.
Huh.
Just say nervous. Oh, wait till you get the details, buddy. But we'll talk about that later.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is what you get back.
So, pirate raid on a foreign planet against a vault monster thingy and Anshin's leader? Yay or nay?
Fuck it. Let's go.
All right, I'll get those coordinates later. Just let me know. Let me know when you get a ship you can bring.
Oh, I can get a ship. I have ships.
Spaceships?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get back to you with those coordinates. Things are a bit hectic over here at the moment, and still in the planning stages.
All right then.
All right. Just
Keep me updated, I guess, on what I need to know here. Maybe preferably more than just what I need to know.
Yeah, so I'll send you a mass text later. We might have to talk with some other people, so I might just send out like the same copy-paste text block to a lot of people
Okay.
of explaining everything there. So,
Works for me.
Clementine wants to keep quiet about all this shit.
so I don't know how I'd say. Well, I'm assuming most of us are still in the room. So I don't know about giving coordinates out to this place. Neve and his pirates are down to go fight Anshin.
Wait, Neef wasn't the pirates. He was the ice guy. The pirates are steel.
Sorry, the ice guy. Yeah, he had his own group of bandits. Yeah, sorry.
So you have to go and
Okay,
call
no.
the pirate
Send the
guy
message.
too.
Send the message to the pirates as well. Actually, yeah. Just send a message to them too.
This is what I get for giving you people that you could be allies with.
Call the banner.
Hey, remember that time-
Okay.
remember that-
What
I
I'm
wonder
hearing
if
is you guys want this place to be the final stand. I understand.
Hey, remember
wonder
that
if the
time we
monastery
stabbed
would
each
send
other?
anybody.
Remember that time we stabbed each other and how fun that was? You want to go stab
I mean,
the
to be
leader of
fair-
Anshin and a vault monster?
I was gonna say, to be fair, he did agree to help you guys afterwards. He was on your side still. He just had to do something.
I wonder if the monastery would send any people. Also, Barry does send a text to Bertram about Did we ask if the Jacobs people want to send any people as well? And then he's just back to drinking.
Looks at Echo device. Writes back. Isn't that kind of the assumption right now?
I mean, yes, but I mean, we do kind of have to ask who they're going to send, how much they're going to send, or are we just the people that Jacobs are going to send? 'Cause I mean,
Probably that
technically,
last bit.
we kind of are being, we are on the payroll of Jacobs, aren't we? Kind of. God.
Yeah.
Question for the DM. Would
Go
our
for it.
monastery be interested at all in any of this? Like, it's been a bit, and I don't remember quite the characters of the monastery. Just like, how many years has it been now, Matt?
It's been a minute. The monastery, would they be interested?
They might get to go and see
If-
the holy relic.
If you could convince them it had something to do with explosions, that sounds like it might work, but it also sounds more like this is a mind control-y thing. And they might send some people, but they also probably wouldn't send like a big force.
I mean, they're
They're not exactly a big force in
relic
and
and
of
use.
themselves, honestly. No, I know there's that, but also something they might remember they are not like a huge force in and of themselves.
Fucking
Yeah.
space marine captain. We can give you 3 men.
Well, I send a message over there if they want to. General Gist, if they want to possibly see the thing in use. Have a bit of fun.
Okay. On a fun note, you'll get this. You'll basically, as you're opening it up to look at them, you're being a little distracted. You probably haven't noticed. You do have a reply from them slightly.
Yes.
It's not a good
What is-
reply. And by that I mean
Oh.
it's not an effective reply. It is the guy. Oh shit, what's his name? It is the head, the
Yeah?
head lead, the lead head of it all.
Yeah.
Where's his name? Basically had a picture where it just said "good job," and it looks like he tried to take a picture of something, but it's up his nostril and left eye.
Awesome.
And you know for a fact that is probably the limit of his tech abilities outside of things that go boom.
Barry sends a picture of the Kanabo thing. Want to see it in use? We're gonna go blow us some stuff. There's a horrible, terrible thing. And then sends a description.
Okay. Well, we'll get a reply for that eventually. I'll have a reply for that soon.
I don't have the biggest hope. At the same point, why not? We're calling them back. Let's do it.
It's fucking. It's fucking in game.
You know, I'm pretty sure this was just gonna be like, from your point, just like, we're gonna go fight her. And now it turned into our army against her army with us just like at the head.
You're joking, right?
It's
It's a
gonna be interesting.
manipulator. It's our army versus our army.
Oh god.
That's a really cool army you have there. I like it. Can I keep it, Moment?
Yoink.
Why'd you give them ideas?
That's their
Nothing
main
against that.
thing.
I was going to
know.
say, is this really something he's giving me? Like, if I have a character that mind controls people and I don't have them mind control people? Okay.
Just pray we keep the heroes.
Yeah.
Everyone just stay within 10 feet so you can get your +5 saving throw.
I say this looking over at, like, Neve's character sheet and the one ability. I'm like, that could be fun to use.
Pray we keep the heroes.
Listen. If he dies there, secondary objective also accomplished.
Touche. Alright. Anybody else popping off with a wild one?
Come on, we got have somebody, right?
I mean, there's a group I want to call, but I don't know how to contact them or what their name is.
Is it the group on Promethea, the gang members?
Yeah.
Gang. I forgot the gang members.
They asked for a bunch of artifacts, so I'm going to say, hey,
Oh yeah.
there's a vault here. You want to raid it? Get you your artifacts.
It's already been raided though.
But I can't contact them. So, yeah.
Yep.
Why can't you?
They didn't get contact details. They just said, we'll
So I guess
contact you.
So I guess we don't have to pay them back ever, because nope, they don't exist. They don't
Sure.
exist. Or rather, they won't exist if they poke us too much.
It wouldn't surprise me if they hacked my echo and have been listening to the conversation.
They'll call when they want their money. It's their money and they want it now. Call JJ.
Can
I don't know if that jingle's copyrighted.
yeah.
Let's not risk it right now.
Let's not risk it.
Free
I also
advertising.
don't know
How
if that's a
dare.
Mac.
I'll bet
I don't know
this
if that's
really
a
does have
national
a feel of
advertising.
just like the Skyrim bandit going up to a Dragonborn. We want our money. Dude, I just killed a dragon right there. What are you gonna do? We want our money. Fucking foosh.
All right.
This is going great,
Then
guys.
again,
All right.
they did help fuck with ancient, so I mean, who knows? It might be bigger than I thought.
Okay. Anything else happening this night that people wish to call? Or do, even?
I don't know. How's Terry?
Honestly, pretty fucking good.
Is he with Barry at the punch bowl?
No, he's just kind of chilling near Crystal right now. Letting you guys worry about the shit as he's muscle and assistance. You guys have the planning covered.
He's picked you over alcohol.
These things was more important than alcohol to him.
There is now.
That is like the saddest form of something sweet that has been said, I feel like.
Addiction is a serious issue.
It is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Murius is not here.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right,
Mama-
Murius?
Mike, coming in?
He might have been muted this whole time.
You're here. No, Medina, you're here. I can hear you. I was saying, does it
Okay,
sound about
well.
right that Murius was otherwise occupied?
Oh, yeah,
He's
occupied.
He's otherwise occupied.
Exactly. Okay. That answers that.
Everyone else was speaking. I was like, just gonna be in the back.
Nope, that is fair. Murius is just... what the fuck? He's gonna wake up in the morning and be like, what the fuck are we dealing with now? Alright.
Yeah, because I think he caught like tail end of that confrontation.
Fair. Murius is occupied, so he'll be back in the morning. Anything from Nessa for the moment? Like, is it just kind of chill with the dad for a little bit?
Nessa's just sitting with her dad.
Okay. That is fair. Okay. I'm going to say that's probably going to be people's stuff for the night, if everybody was okay with that, and we will move on to the morning after.
Just go back to wherever the like gun range was type deal to just have a bit of a screaming fit for a while and shooting some things before going to bed.
Fair.
Throw some shit around.
Yeah. That is fair. That is understandable. There's a good spot for that. Easy enough to find, especially here. Like, vent out and get a little bit of your frustrations gone.
Yeah.
Alright, morning of. It'll be the next
Oh, my-
morning. Nessa, question for you. Everybody else is like they'll be go back to their bed. Nessa, are you going to stay in there, or are you actually going to go get some sleep?
Nessa's gonna sleep next to her dad.
Okay. Stay in the room.
Yeah.
At some point in the night, I will say, with you being there, Evans will leave you to handle that while he goes to set some stuff up.
Valid.
But it'll be the next
oh my
morning.
god. I just thought of something. Completely irrelevant, but we talked about fucking shoes made out of gold being a viable weapon before. Just think if Kim's mom had hers made out of gold.
That is awful.
That'd what, like triple the weight? Double it?
A lot.
That was all.
Fair. So next morning, Bertram, you will have a message that basically said, Brewer wants to have like a modicum of control, and then he will come over. He is getting better at it. Basically, you're gonna get the message of he's getting better at it. He needs like another day or two to try and get it grabbed, so he's not just jumping randomly, and then he'll be good to help. Like, try to come over and check out the dad.
I'll write back and
However,
say,
Lodi says
understood.
if you need help on the Lodi does listen back to like the if you need help on the other planet, say, and then her and Hoyle at least could come help,
All right,
and
back.
then Brewer will catch up when he can. Sorry.
I wasn't expecting the ants. All right, back. Understood. Thank you. I don't know the timeline right now. I will inform if it is sub those days.
Sends back there. All right. We'll keep you posted on how he's doing.
And if the camera's still on me, then I'm gonna take a measure of the household.
I was gonna say the camera's kind of open for anybody at this point. A measure, like, see what the energy is.
Yeah.
Roll an insight check as you wander around.
Pick up phone to read character sheet. Pick up dice to roll dice. 16. Could be better.
Okay. It is a little hard to read people, but it does seem like it does seem like Evans, for example, like Evans is a little off kilter, just like the slightest bit to you. It's hard to tell how much. And
Well, they should be taking it the hardest right now, so that checks out.
I was gonna say Maggie's not doing great with it either, but you can see her kind of trying to find stuff to do and keep it a little bit of like composed and together. And Clementine is Clementine. Nash, the little brother, though, actually does seem fairly put out.
Let's just go offer assistance to Maggie. Make the better relation better.
Okay. You'll probably find her, I'd say she's probably cooking, making, like, baking something. It seems like you can get a little bit of, like, the idea, like, the, you know, repetition of cooking or doing something is a stress relief moment.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can be of any assistance. I don't need to keep the camera on me unless you have a scene.
No. If you want to just be a little bit of assistance and quiet, she'll be happy to just do stuff in quiet. With little, like, just, this is what you need to do moments for the cooking. Anybody else?
What was the question?
Nothing at all.
It's the morning after if anybody had anything.
Catch up with Clay.
fair. Clay is awake now.
Doesn't have to be doesn't have to be dialogue. Just well, actually, I don't know. Clay's fun to interact with.
Your choice.
Let's get a little information first. We can skip over most of it.
Okay. Just give him the basic lowdown on what happened last night. I feel like we've hit like a
Sorry,
like a wall moment for everybody.
sorry. Shooing the dog away for a moment from my pumpkin bread.
You know what? Fair.
She wishes to consume. But so are you feeling better from brain control?
I feel pretty normal overall.
Actually, do you remember anything of that?
No.
Remember how it happened?
I was helping Dad with the waitstaff thing. He said he wanted us close in case something happened with y'all, since things were happening a bit odd with the rest of the family. And I think I offered a drink. I was just walking around offering drinks, and then this morning.
Oh. Well, that's concerning how fast that can happen. Yeah, did you read what I sent you?
Yeah. Oh shit, above game. You guys asked for something from Clay, and it may actually be here. I need you to roll me a d20.
Did anybody ever come back?
They're over there.
Yeah, they're just kind of hiding and waiting unless they're being used.
They're looking like
I
a
completely lost track of it.
surveyor at the moment.
17.
Yes. 17?
17.
Oh shit, what's his bonus? Ooh. Ooh, with his bonus, that is enough. Hey, yeah, so talking about it, you guys told me a little ways back that I needed to be looking into, but you asked me to look into Murmur and her whole power, like her whole siren thing, since we knew most of the sirens.
Yeah.
Ring a
Been a
bell?
while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's kind of hard to find info on. I am sorry for that.
For reference of everyone being here, can this just be at breakfast?
I'm fine with that if everybody else is fine with that.
Yeah.
Depends if Murius
Everybody's
is
just
able to
out,
make
right?
it out of the room.
He's a little dehydrated, but yes.
But did Harry and Crystal ever make it out of the room?
Oh,
That's a question for Crystal, I suppose. I'm assuming Crystal and Terry are at breakfast.
I would have made it to breakfast.
You would have made it to
Copyrighted.
breakfast. All right.
Copyrighted
I think you said that in a
saxophone
very
noises.
specific way.
You did.
Copyrighted
I
saxophone
respect
noises.
it. Use copyright saxophone noises. Okay, so yeah, this will be there. So yeah, y'all asked me to look into Murmur and her whole siren thing because it didn't quite fit anything y'all knew, and we knew most of the sirens in history, right? Everybody remember that?
Been a while, vaguely.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. All right, so did some digging. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Oh, I thought somebody had said something.
Go ahead.
So did some digging, and there is not a lot of information on this. When I say this is still kind of theoretical, but there was a siren a little ways back that used a phase effect. I think they had effectively named it phase lock. However, it had an odd niche use originally to distort and confuse a lot of people's minds and memories, and between the bubbles And then straight into that, I'm beginning to wonder if that is what our fun friend Murmur has, and just focused really hard on specializing in that niche use.
I mean, if there hasn't been the siren with that ability known for a really long time, that could fit the shoe.
Yeah, no, there hasn't. So yeah, that means get ready for a lot of, I guess there's all the mental aspects that we all knew about, but also get ready for a lot of like large in field distortion and lockdown effects. Assuming the rest of her, she's also decent at what it's normally used for.
Probably. She's a lot older than she originally said she was. I think she's like 80.
Oh fuck. Old. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was going off that based off what you guys said and the fact that you got bubbled, you said, Crystal?
Yeah, so, yeah, she bubbled me once and I couldn't actually break out easily enough.
Lovely.
So she might have more siren experience than the rest of the sirens around combined.
Yeah, 80 years old is pretty up there. That's a pretty, oomph amount of time.
Probably using ancient stuff, and maybe, I don't know, maybe sirens just live longer. Has any siren ever died of old age?
I don't think any of them lived long enough to.
I wonder if I drink her, if she'll shrivel up like a raisin and rapidly age.
You should do that. Definitely, you should try that.
You think she'll sound like a juice box when you get down to the last little sip?
It's usually more of a gasping, screaming in pain with... A lot of times they're also gurgling from being stabbed.
Brag face.
Lovely breakfast talk.
Just gonna squeeze like thing of pretty sure the juice box around, make the same noise I'm talking about, just
Slurp.
Murius there with just like a high C juice box that he somehow acquired.
from box milk.
I don't like that imagery, but alright.
I can always
Terry-
find one my daughter has.
Stereotype. Oh, sorry. What?
He threatened to find a real one.
No, let's not do that. So Terry pipe up. So the goal is, it sounds like we're going there after her. Does that feel like a bad idea to anybody else?
Yeah, but not an idea of just letting her be by herself.
You know what? You have a point. You have a point. The whole mind control thing.
We're still waiting on the orbital bombardment confirmation. If that's possible.
I mean, we can try?
I meant from the Jacobs family with all their money and resources, and if they have something that can do that really good, that they can get there.
Well, let me know, because that sounds better than fighting her.
Do you think it'd be worth trying to find that other siren? I mean, I'm sure she has some beef with Murmur as well.
Which siren?
Other siren, Bruna, I think her name was.
Oh, Cleo pop up. Oh, Brunya!
Green, arms, likes to throw buses.
Yeah, but
I didn't want to throw a bus or just throw
when
I
did
was
you see
muted
her
the
throw a
entire
bus?
time.
She threw a bus at me the first time I saw her.
She threw a bus at you? When did you meet her for? Wait, hold on. I thought we were there. I thought you guys met at the keepsake.
No, I met her on Promethea.
Why was she throwing a bus at you on Promethea?
Remember, I captured another siren, and I think she was trying to get her back.
Oh, maybe don't mention that part to her.
I mean, mentioning that Murmur had captured her might make her want to go after Murmur.
I meant that you were there?
Right. That part, I
She threw a
definitely
bus
don't
at
want-
you. You were involved.
Disgruntled ex-employee who wants revenge at boss for trying to kill them.
But if you want to
She-
piss her off, murmur and tell her she had something to do with the other person, that sounds good to me.
Look, I don't think anything I could do or say to her would not piss her off. I mean, I quite literally have the power of the lady she was looking for. She's going to hate me, one way or another. There's nothing I can do about it. But
Why make that assumption? It's supposed to be random, right? Poor unfortunate soul cursed with powers.
I can
Under the-
confirm her worst nightmares that whoever is dead.
Could also give her closure
Hey,
and a target for revenge.
hey, Crystal.
Yeah.
She knows she died. You have been on live TV with the power.
Oh. Right.
Wonder who the leech was before I got it.
You know, oddly, after the last notable user of it, it kind of didn't really pop up much. So not really anybody notable, it seems, or nobody did anything with it.
Well, going off the power rush and the food it gives, people probably got too greedy with it and got caught, or bit off more than they could chew, metaphorically, and got turned into Swiss cheese by bullets. Or stabs.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. But it is
Hey,
kind of odd.
dude.
Normally, they're still
I've-
notable. Like,
I have a. Didn't you say that when you were a kid, people came hunting for you?
No, they didn't come hunting for me. That was just, that was because the family I was with, a mercenary group on Pandora. So it was sort of beef between mercenaries, and also a lot of them just kind of, hey, it's just a paycheck. We're here to kill you. And yeah.
All right, and here I was thinking that you had actually were hunting for you specifically because Leech.
I mean, they could have been, but I hadn't really done things yet. I was little. And also,
Yeah.
my parents tried to keep that mostly hidden.
Yeah, I have no idea how they would have found out, but I
Random
mean,
on Pandora. I mean, a lot of times, if you just put enough tattoos on you on Pandora, someone will try to claim you as a siren and send you in. The Handsome
there have
Jack
been a
message,
lot. There have
the
been a
Handsome Jack
lot.
message still plays. They still try to
There have-
bring people into Handsome Jack.
There are a lot. There have been a lot of sirens on Pandora, despite the fact that the size of the universe and everything. There have been a lot of sirens on Pandora. Just statistical improbability. They keep coming back.
or something's pulling them there,
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
says Clay.
Yeah. Anyway, shutting up then. Actually,
Also,
as
So, ooh,
with Nessa's status of whatever, would she actually have and just any authority on her own to just commandeer some people to for the orbital bombardment or just commandeer some soldiers to...
She's the heir. It hasn't been passed on.
Yeah, but even then, that's still a position. Being the heir does grant some authority, and obviously not any of those. And the fact that the mother is kind of taken over, really makes things a bit along with the brother being the one needing things.
Is anyone else in the family at
questioning.
the table with us?
What?
At the
Is anyone
moment,
else-
no.
What did he say?
I'll ask if anyone
Yeah.
at the family was at the table with us, like Evans or Maggie or little brother, or, just...
Does anybody know what Anshin could actually go and throw at us? Like, they had that,
The entire lance?
hollow.
And you've
Yeah,
seen them take
Thailand.
over a giant ass kaiju on the moon.
Yeah, the kaiju.
Giant
And
worm
that-
thing.
That Apollo guy.
That's secret super soldier
Killed
serum
him, but there are
project.
others.
I'm gonna send Evans a message asking if he's eaten yet.
Like, do we know what resources she's likely to call upon, though?
Oh.
Or could the Jacobs looking to see if anything's moving? Assets they know about or moving about or whatever.
Well, likely. Hold on.
Devin just walk in the room.
Hiccups. Sorry. Sorry, hiccups. Hit at the weird time when I was trying to speak. Who was that? Who was that was gonna speak? It might have been thinking of Evans because he was being talked to by Tanya, and he wouldn't be here yet. So never mind.
Speaking of, I'll say after that message, Tanya say for a moment, just hang on, I gotta go do something important real quick. Just grab an extra plate of food. Go find Evans.
Also,
He's just at his little office area working on shit.
Barry Texas docking. Apparently, there might be a fairly large group being asked, "Hey, do you want to come help kill this bitch, this lady?" If that makes you feel any better about joining in, just sends that off. Or if you just want to, if you're willing to give out any supplies or tools that you think might be helpful, just send that message off to Dakin.
Okay, that'll be off for the moment.
And someone else can take the camera.
You guys can keep talking over random stuff. Evans is just getting brought food.
Ye-
You need to eat, mister.
I appreciate breakfast. I did plan on eating.
They cut out part of their what?
He says, I do appreciate breakfast. I did plan on eating.
Set it down there. Set the plate down there next to him. Then gonna go check on your dad real quick.
Let me know if anything has changed, but it didn't seem like anything did last night.
That good, mate. I'm just gonna hope he keeps getting a little better every time I give him a little bit of life force, and he'll wake up fine.
Well, suppose we'll see. Hopefully.
Go on.
Nope, that was it. It was just like, hopefully he does. Like, hopefully he gets better.
We're gonna have to talk with you later about resources, going there, and all that, strategizing, whatnot. But whenever you're ready, finish up whatever you gotta do.
Alright, I should be alright to talk by lunch.
All right, lunch table meeting. Just go give the patriarch of the Jacobs family some, a few more hit points.
Fair enough. Little touch up, little help out.
Looks slightly better.
Every little bit helps.
50 health points. That's over his maximum. He explodes.
When you heal somebody twice their maximum, they also die.
Is that a thing?
No,
It
it's
is-
a joke.
It is from 3.5.
Oh god. That's
How
horrifying.
is that?
It's great, but that's horrifying.
It deals with the positive. It came from the positive energy plane when they are expanding upon that. And if you have too much positive energy, which was, I think it was double your maximum hit points, because while you're there, it's supposed to keep giving you 10 hit points that don't go away. So once you hit double maximum, you explode. If you're not from that plane naturally or have some kind of resistance.
So you either need somebody to drain the energy from you or just keep punching you in the face.
Yeah.
Just walk around with a dagger in your gut. Bleed
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
You just gotta transition every scene like an old cartoon fight. You're just a dust cloud with like fists and random weapons coming out of it with cartoon noises popping up and little damage numbers. That's how you move around.
Who needs
Hey.
a Who
No.
needs an actual sheep? You can
No.
just go and store
Anything?
your dagger in your gut.
Anything for breakfast to hop us back onto it as we start to get farther out again.
Okay, nothing.
Come back a few minutes later, back to the table.
My reinforcements
Okay.
and ideas need a few days.
Mine are on standby until we can, find out if we even get permission to share the coordinates. Or they come here and follow us type thing, which would be the same as sharing coordinates.
Pretty sure they have a weird pseudo warp drive. I don't know if you can just follow that.
Not sure how that works.
No, there is not a I just follow that answer. Okay. Again, as I guess what I'm trying to figure out is what do be people doing, or is it just again like waiting for time? I'm trying to figure out because there's a whole lot of planning. I'm trying to figure out what y'all want to do.
It sounds like we're just gathering our forces and potentially bum rushing the target once we know coordinates, which would require Evans.
Effectively, right
Okay.
now, any defensive measures are going to have to be handled by them because they're the only ones that really can. Meanwhile, we're trying to take care of whatever things we can here and also get ready for a counter-attack because it's likely that their defenses will fail. It's just a matter of how long they're going to last.
But always go the Shar's counterattack route and just crash an asteroid into the planet. That's a good counterattack.
Big Rock is good, but that's a see about it after. There are other things that don't work anymore.
As long as there's not a floating T that stops it.
That would put a bit of a damper on it all.
We've got a different kind of space magic.
Absolutely.
So, any chance we also have any contact with the other sirens or could get them involved? I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's a lot of people to get a hold of randomly that I don't know if anybody knows.
Might also speak up for accountability.
Just to say, before you two get too excited about bringing in your others, A big portion of their plan was gathering sirens, and if they're getting this amount of additional firepower, let's say, I think it's safe to assume your primary targets for whatever mind wiping / washing they're going to be trying for.
I understand the
Also, we
double-edged
don't
sword.
know that they don't have some of the other sirens already.
That's also true.
Also, she did bring up not necessarily wanting to capture us anymore or not needing us anymore, so she might already have another one under, and that might be enough. Or she might have found some kind of alternative power source.
Even
Or
then,
both.
I don't think that they would pass up the opportunity.
Or
Yeah, it
she
doesn't
could
mean
just
she
be
won't want more.
lying and just playing to, well, bait us into following her and then using your presence unwillingly.
Yeah, or that.
To keep in mind. Also, how's your iridium stockpiles?
I got a good amount still. Can't really use it
Crystal?
much.
Crystal, how are you doing?
I think I have 3 bars left, which is more than I need. Let's remind you of the mass teleport thing.
You go through that
No.
amount in one combat sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really ever use my iridium. Unless I'm using a mass teleport thing, in which case I do use a lot of iridium.
But
Moving
you never know. It's
cars.
big things
yeah.
are gonna pop up.
Of the iridium consumption, you have been almost all of it.
I've used 8
Just,
bars.
It
total.
does something each time.
It does. Does it actually do something each time?
Yeah,
Like, does it
mass
have
teleport.
cumulative effect? Like, does it get
Oh, well,
worse?
there's like iridium addiction stuff, but she'll be fine. She hasn't had addiction problems before.
Remembers her house full of figurines.
And the gambling.
Excuse me, those were collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with gambling. I can stop whenever I want.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
when,
want to stop.
like when the machine blows up.
She went back for more.
You did.
Fair enough.
And I didn't make a loss. So that worked out. Kind of.
Yeah, Evan said we can do a big strategy meeting for other stuff at lunch to actually figure out what's going on.
What's the current plan?
Talk with him at lunch to figure out what's going on, if they'll even share the coordinates with all these other people that we're possibly potentially trying to wrangle up, because we kind of need to be able to share that in the first place. So any of our planning getting other people is kind of first dependent on that right there.
Depending on the number, anyway. Small enough that it's probably just included in our party.
Yeah, or they might just be they might just say we can get a few, maybe a few big names and bring them here, and then they all come with us on one ship type deal. That way they're not really sharing the coordinates, it's just, you're here now. Would also give them complete control to, leave them on the planet or eliminate them or something while they're there to keep secrets.
It's okay. It's not like we've even managed to find and confront whomever supposedly put the bounty on Nessa in the first place.
Yeah, there's that. I didn't know when the right time to bring that up was.
I think that ship was destroyed in dry dock.
I mean, we could just go and leave that up to Evans, couldn't we? I'm pretty
Well,
sure
he
he's.
didn't know also.
Well, yeah, I mean, as in him looking into it type thing. If it doesn't get, buried on all the other things. Because let's be honest, we're not exactly the best, most stealthy and best investigators in the world, now are we?
I mean, you're plenty stealthy, Barry. Especially when you drug all those people up into the ceiling. That was neat.
That is a point. I am surprisingly stealthy for a man as large as myself. The fact
Man,
that
I'd
I'm
make a-
usually exploding all the time usually makes it easier for me to actually to go and be stealthy, because it's expected to just be explosions. Just,
Well, also, after explosions, people's sights are usually impaired, their ears are ringing, so their senses are dulled. But,
exactly.
man, it'd be a really great movie scene for them to steal what you did to all those mansion guys and just, like, hand coming down from the ceiling and then all the walkie-talkies going off at different places. That was...
Well, if
They
those
should
are
do
the
Great.
effects of being exploded, to maybe change the mood a bit, Murius, you look like you blew up.
Wonder why that is.
Dunno. And then my gaze will shift toward Crystal. You've seen better days too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I don't actually remember. Did I get?
I think it cut you out while you were saying something, Medina.
I don't remember. Did I get blown up?
Well, you rolled a natural 20 and then some.
Oh. No.
I'm just giving you shit and torturing her.
It's that time of the game to make it awkward for Thaddeus.
I will melt your shoes. Do not.
Say what?
Nothing. Nothing.
So,
What's wrong?
how you doing?
Something wrong?
Okay.
I don't know if this is Arik and Thaddeus or in character.
In character.
I think it works for both.
It feels like both.
I think it's gonna be a moment, I'm gonna assume, between lunch where everybody kind of wanders off for a little bit. Does that seem fair?
Around the house doing stuff.
Yeah. I do think there's gonna be a moment before lunch where Evans is going to go out of the way to find you, Nessa.
Me?
Yeah. He's just gonna come find you and sit down next to you for a minute. And then he'll pop up with a, I will be fully honest with you, I am terrible at this. But I feel like I should, still. How are you right now?
I'm hopeful. I think he'll be okay.
He was always very stubborn.
That's true. I think he'll be okay.
That's good. I think you'll be okay as well.
I'd like to know what happened.
I would too. Things seem a bit odd.
Yeah.
Do you feel like things aren't adding up as well?
No, I definitely don't think things are adding up. I'm very suspicious.
Do you have any thoughts?
Well, they said there is no poison, but I don't know if I believe that. I think I'd like to check that out for myself.
Do you want me to find an independent?
I don't think it would hurt anything. No offense to the doctors, but I don't really trust anyone that Mom hired.
I understand that. Given everything. I'll see what I can find.
Thank you.
Are you going to go with them?
I probably should. I don't know who's gonna keep an eye on Dad, though.
I think Maggie will. I know you have your issues with her, but we both can agree that she loves Dad.
She does. I just would like to have updates on what's going on.
Well, we'll see if she won't message you. And worst to worst, she will answer me. And then I can pass it on.
Fair.
I don't think we're going to be able to give your friends what they want.
No, probably not.
I
But I
am
don't
glad you
know what
made
we're
it.
gonna do about that.
Well, it sounds like if nothing else, they have a few people that they can call on for whatever is happening.
True.
And I will see what I can do. One thing after the other. One step after the next.
How are you feeling?
I am stressed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is he stressed or is he stress?
Yes.
But I'll be alright. I was surprised, by the way.
About what?
Your thing, your speech. You wanted me to assist you with it.
I do. Don't make a big deal out of it or anything.
I won't.
I never wanted to. I don't think I'd be the best for it anyway.
I think you do better than you expect.
Yeah, but it is a family business. I think we'd be better together.
I think that'd be great. I think there's a reason Dad and Uncle did what they did.
I agree.
And besides, I have never been very good at creating new technologies.
And I'm not good with people.
See, we already have the answers worked out. To an extent. He's gonna pause for a moment, and then pat you on the shoulder. Well, do you think we should probably get to them before they do something else?
Probably.
Honestly, just do something else feels like enough of an answer.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was terrible at saying it all before, but I am glad you made it back, Nessa.
Me too.
Alright, we're both terrible at emotions. Let's go find something to do.
Okay.
I believe there's a lunch thing we're supposed to be attending to discuss everything with.
Oh, are we?
I believe they wanted to plan.
Ew.
Yeah. Into the fray.
Okay.
And he'll lead you towards lunch, I think. Everybody meet up for lunch. You can have your proper whole thing talk, right? Yes.
Sure. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, lunchtime it is.
Hello, Evans.
Hello.
Oh. What are the chances that you could just bring something over that we could just orbital bombard the planet with? Make everything so much easier.
Not the greatest.
But not impossible.
I've been running things effectively, but I am not the one in charge of everything.
Would your mother object to us just orbital bombarding things?
Probably.
Any particular reason why she might object to it?
Do you want to be the
Aside-
one to start the orbital bombardment wars?
I mean, I don't. From the sounds of it,
there
nobody knows this planet exists, right?
Do
Hold
you
on,
think
are
it's
there,
going to stay that way?
are there bans on that?
I mean,
Right. Truces, ceasefires, whatever you want to call it. Gentleman's agreement.
Oh shit. Sorry, I just got your message real quick, sorry. There's a thing between the planet, most of the companies, that we all effectively have the ability to bring in orbital hardware, and we try not to.
Mutual
Because-
assured destruction, got it.
Yes, everything gets destroyed if everybody starts doing it.
Yeah. Well, you could argue that you're using it on your own installation, though.
And we're using it on somebody's mansion.
Well, I mean, if you do it quickly, she won't have time to get there. You could
When
also
did she
just
get
argue that you don't know
coordinates?
she's there. I plausible deniability. We don't know for sure she's already there. Also, if you go and kill her, well, they won't know.
How
Just
long
let
has
her
that
know.
worked for anybody?
Depends on how high up in a company they are. And and if we manage to take out the Anshin CEO, it would be the Jacob CEO with the advantage, with Anshin being on the back leg. And they just lost their tower thing headquarters as well. So, I mean, they'd be on the back foot there. You could very well do cover-ups. The
Okay.
planet's already been erased from many, many things.
Yeah,
you
we
just-
erased it, and I don't think it's going to stay that way for long.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
I'll
we're
be
past
honest.
the point of things being held hidden. And at the
I'll
end of
be
the day,
honest.
you don't have to convince me. That's the problem.
Yeah. But you know what arguments might convince your mother the best. And I'll be honest here, this is probably the most
I want you to
successful
look at me,
plan that we
Barry.
have available to us.
Do you think I've ever won an argument with my mother?
There's being right, and then there's winning in the sense of convincing them that they're not wrong.
Yeah. Sure. Any chance you could just swing some lesser hardware that might also be able to be
Lesser hardware.
that might be able to turn to use for that use?
Lesser hardware would be involving maybe some people, and I'm going to look into possibly giving you guys some maybe not on the market items yet.
Right, all right.
But I think if you want stuff on the orbital scale, we're going to be falling a little short.
I mean, we can still ask, but it has to be asked because it is the most successful possible plan that we have. But I mean, I'll be honest, we have already called all the people we can get. So you can see how
Also,
much hope we actually had in that.
also just something to consider that has occurred. It won't be just Anshin we're firing on.
There's people there.
It'll be Atlas we're
Yeah.
firing on as well.
Why are we firing at Atlas?
The
They're a
Crimson.
subsidy.
They are?
Yes, the Crimson Lance is a paramilitary organization rented out effectively by Atlas.
I'll be honest, I forgot that entirely. Does Atlas know what they're doing to the people?
Does Atlas care?
I don't know. I mean, that kind of depends on how useful those soldiers are. Like, in disposable units, yeah. But I mean, I heard there's like the Apollo guy, who we definitely killed, and don't know how useful they are. It's like, kind of depends on rankings, right? Just like how useful that actually is. It's like, I legitimately don't know how useful that is. I mean, I don't know, they're soldiers, so they're obviously, soldiers die.
Well, she'll probably be expecting us to follow her, so they'll probably bring as many elite guard as they can possibly get over there.
As much as she can afford, yes, but Anshin, so that would probably be a lot.
Also, they're already kind of on her payroll, anyways.
Oh, she's already on payroll, yes, but she's probably going to want to have as many as she can.
So, are we gonna give people coordinates or gather some people here and then go in one group?
We should probably gather somewhere, if not here, somewhere, and then go.
Well, I was asking Evans because the coordinates part is an important thing. Well, we can get a group. Well, from Pandora, we've got at least 2 groups of bandits, one of them being the Ice King Neve's whole group, possibly. And then the Steelbeard guy and his pirates that Terry used to be part of.
And then whatever.
Terry's gonna raise his hand like, hey, yeah, we got like a couple hundred people.
Yeah, and then of course whatever forces you could scrounge up.
So along with Neve, we might be getting 4 digits.
Yeah, it's not the most. I mean, we have some heavy hitters amongst us, but on the hand, most of those are already known to her and are sitting at this table. We've called in a few other favors, like.
In this case, I'm going to make the executive decision that if Mother is going to object to things like, you know, the occasional orbital thing that might have helped, she can object to us using the coordinates to stop this from happening.
Yeah.
So we can give the pirates and the bandits to go.
That I
I
could
was
do
surpri-
because I have that knowledge. I do not have control over anything of the higher, like I said, orbital scale. But I
I mean, we
can give you the information I wrote down the other night.
And we
she
should
can't
probably
stop
have them meet us somewhere and then go, because otherwise they might just, if we go piecemeal, they'll probably just get taken apart.
Yeah, that's why we do some coordination beforehand and tell them when we're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long
Not
as
just
everybody as long as everybody takes off about the same time,
Yeah.
we should arrive about the same time with how
Yeah.
warp technology works.
Yeah. Just, I was just making sure, because you know.
Also, it may not be open warfare right away. She may be looking and having just people search first.
Yeah. We could be lucky like that, because it's just so fun. Knowing our luck, we're gonna show up and she's just gonna come riding out on top of some horrific monster.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the vault monsters.
Yeah, because we
So in that-
she
in that
has
case,
something
how would-
already.
Well, if something like that happens, in that case, how willing would you guys be to just hijack one of the pirates or other people's ships and use it as a ramming tool?
I mean, that would count as orbital bombardment.
No.
Just
No,
take
he's
the
talking
ship
about-
and just go boom. We could use it. That's not
I
exactly
have a
saying anything
question.
against it. Which is
Clay is gonna pop up. I have a question. You said steal a pirate ship from like Steelbeard and ram them, right?
Yeah.
Why do we need to steal it? Did you remember how fucking crazy that guy was? You could probably tell him to.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
I mean-
that too.
It's just keep in mind, I'm not actually saying anything against it, but if you go and take one of their ships from space, you could just use that as orbital bombardment. And if we can't get any official weaponry from Jacobs, we could still go and use some of that to shove into the sun.
I mean, if you want to
Also-
free fall the ship from space and try to guide it to hit it, that's an option. However, I feel bad for anyone on board.
Well, at that
we have
point,
plenty of psychos.
we're using bandits from Pandora.
Yeah.
You know what? You have a point.
Just
What is the phrase? Fuck 'em?
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Is that
I mean,
okay? I
it
use
was
that.
fun. They'd probably be them volunteering for that.
After this is over, we'll have to go camping on Pandora sometime. Show you around.
Do I want to?
No.
Probably not. It's a good place to test weapons, though. But
Also, hold on. You do know I was on Pandora for a considerable amount of time to
you were scary.
find you.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of the actual experience you got, or if you were kind of using money to avoid most of the experience as possible, which is
I
understandable.
assume money would not solve much of an issue there.
Preparedness would. Barry shrugs. Just having been prepared could solve a lot of problems.
Well, we can still go camping after this.
Yes, because the person in charge of part of a multi-planetary corporation wants to go camping on Pandora.
I didn't say on Pandora for that part. I just said camping.
Camping in general can be fun.
We have a number of hunting lodges we could always go to.
That sounds fun.
See, that is fun.
Okay.
Of course, this is all up to
So-
what Nessa wants you gonna do afterwards. We have that map of the vaults as well.
That's also partially burned into me and Crystal's brains and essence at this point.
Yeah, yeah. I think Dagon's interested in that as well, so if we can keep doing that later on. Which, I mean, the fact that we're doing this part for Nessa, that's probably of use for Jacob in some way. Looks at Evans, shrugs. Either just in the... There's a Jacobs out there as a vault hunter, or Jacobs vault hunters, whatever the hell you want to do.
Think
I mean,
about it.
that's-
I don't really know what's going on here
Honestly,
too much beyond the fact that we are
With everything
doing this.
first.
Think about the
Also,
only
we're
vault
just-
I could validate hunting right now would be the one that apparently calls sirens to Pandora just to force her to be in a specific location. And there's too many things we just don't know there.
Also, in terms of just getting iridium tech, possibly for the idea of integrating stuff together, Nessa's a genius, and we got Turing to work with stuff, and Clay's also super, super smart and deals with iridium stuff, and he's kind of, he's in the
Yeah.
family and everything except for name, I guess.
Have you
So,
seen Turing yet?
those, between those,
Iridium bot.
between those three, something interesting could probably be cooked up.
I'll be honest here. Once the whole Nessa is a Jacob thing popped up, any plans we kind of had were just kind of went very wibble wobbly. It's like the fact that she's a Jacobs means we are default affiliated with whatever the hell you do. So it's kind of what she wants to do, because that does impact a lot of things.
I mean, after this, we're not gonna be, all technically bound together by the hip or anything aside from possibly things, like,
I mean, do you have any desire to not go hunting for more vaults? Or doing
mean,
things?
I kind of want to, but depending on how things go, I also kind of gotta contact the modeling guy. I'm perfectly fine with actually just trying to settle down and find a happy life. Although, considering the siren stuff, shit'll probably come to me. And depending on how hungry I get, that'll probably be when I need to go vault hunting. Either that, or maybe I can work something out with law enforcement to where they can just feed me criminals.
I don't think they will, then again. But also, think how boring that would be if you're going to do it full time. Having a it stops to go off vault hunter minor vaults. So much fun, right?
Doesn't mean we couldn't do it here and there if we do something else.
Exactly. That is actually kind of my point.
It's just not an all the time thing, because despite what it may seem,
no.
I don't actually like, risking my life for everyone else's life all the time.
Fair.
Well, at least
Just
we're
part of
thinking
the
about the
occupation.
future.
If we survive fighting scary CEO lady.
Well, to think of the now, or the very near future, to actually do full battle plans, we need to know how many forces we have, how available they are, their numbers, what they can and can't do, preferably maps of the planet, overhead, estimates of where we're going, not their numbers. So there's a lot going into that, and I don't know, I was kind of lost in the thought of nice things for the future.
I was just pointing out you two
Yeah.
being optimistic.
I was trying to be optimistic. Yes, I am.
What's the
Thank you
try?
for the compliment.
You're already doing it.
All right.
Also,
So
is
is
there
there-
anyone?
Good.
Also, is there anyone recently on the planet nearby that's been sentenced for death? Hanging, firing squad, anything like that recently that's been in the news? That they're not executed yet.
Didn't you just eat recently?
There's a difference kind of happened since the big drain, but also it is kind of just a lingering craving that sits there and gets bigger and bigger. And also, kind of when I get more agitated, it's there more. And last night was really stressful. I've been kind of very confused and bearing things and very wishy-washy.
So what I'm hearing is you stress eat.
Uh-huh.
Except what you stress eat is not, chips or mortal food, but the souls of the criminal. Or just people's souls.
I don't know about the souls, just that their life force.
Yeah, but you gotta be all dramatic about it. Half the fun.
I
We've
mean,
gone so far off topic.
You should all go make your calls for who you need.
Has anybody actually heard back from their people yet?
I should have some people
but-
arriving in a few days.
Matt, did I get answers back from both of them?
Yeah, Neve said fuck it, and Steelbeard was all for it.
Yeah, I'll tell them like I'll give you the I'll get a time estimate ready for when we're gonna go and give them the coordinates. Then just get shit ready for the. I say, Evans, are we looking at the next few days? Tomorrow? Like, what are we looking at timeline wise?
I mean, that kind of depends on you because we still have to figure out where she is before we do anything.
Fair.
Is there
Unless
any way
you
to
all have a way
stealthily
to
get a
interact with
ship
just-
over there to see anything? I don't know how stealthily spaceships can actually be, I'll be honest.
I mean, as long as it's not a large spacecraft, it'd be fairly easy to land without too much notice. The challenge is going to be it's an entire planet.
No, I meant more like, do you have anybody who could just send to where the place is supposed to be and see if things have been messed with yet?
That was part of it. They didn't
Scouts?
necessarily know where things were supposed to be.
We do.
Yeah, that's the point.
We have the planet. It is on the planet.
It does make orbital bombardment hard if you can't specify where.
So, any chance your mom might know a few of these exact specific locations?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We should ask.
Barry checks his thing from Dak and his. That's
Dakin gives you the Dakin's response is, "We'll help with scouting, and we'll see if we can't find any fun toys, but we're not fighting the scary lady."
Okay. Well, Dakin says he's willing to go and come help scout and everything, and provide some fun toys. But he doesn't want to go and fight he doesn't want to fight the scary CEO lady either.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Right, takes back. Even if we have an army with us,
I said what I said.
fair enough. We'll take what we can get. And again, like I said earlier, I don't blame you for not wanting to.
I don't know how much I'd trust my guy. Well, send them a message of we don't have their exact coordinates. How do you feel about scouting the planet before going full raid for both of them?
I mean, honestly, the Crimson Lands have ships large enough that we'd be able to take notice of them and see where they're landing. Less than the fact that they would probably have them, but do you think they'd be using them for this?
And Matt, if you said anything that hasn't come through out there.
No, I was just letting you guys talk. I try not
Okay.
to constantly interrupt you guys and let you talk.
Fair. We just always have those awkward pauses of see if someone's going to answer or talk.
Yeah.
And then we let it hang too long sometimes, and then both talk at the same time.
That should be someone actually going opens their mouth and suddenly everybody wants to go and talk all at once. But no, because I mean, if we have somebody to keep an eye out, we could see where the Crimson Lance or wherever they are coming in at, or they landed, whatever.
Also, remember the rule was stated before. Clay's gonna pipe up. Yeah, you guys were talking to Dad about this for a little bit. Remember, if you guys do go down there, don't talk about being from the Jacobs.
Out of the place. Oh yeah.
Matt, did I get a message back from the bandits and whatnot? Or their response?
Oh, to the scouting?
Yeah.
You
It's
basically get the.
It's okay if you guys want to wait until we have an exact coordinate to come raid.
I think you'll get it from Neve because like I have a few people that can help, but they're bandits.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I kind of, asked hesitantly there. But also, Lance, there we might also be fighting Lance / Atlas, so you might be more stuff to raid there / die to. Ancient gear to take. And Lance gear to take.
True enough, I suppose.
Alright. So we can get like a small, minuscule scout help from them.
Basically, what I'm saying is you have each group is going to be able to donate one thing, and it'll just increase your chances to find them. Because, again, I cannot stress this enough. You are trying to have people coordinate Pandora bandits.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
You
know.
I
need to
love
coordinate them.
I
Just
say that.
point them in direction and then just expect chaos.
Yeah, see, that's
They're
kind of
very
why
one
I'm
and
more
done.
we'll call them in when
By the time
we
comes,
have
yeah.
leakage.
Yeah.
So there is that. All right. So you have Neve, you have the Steelbeard Pirates. You have a couple people from Jacobs helping you out. They're mostly probably going to be for the scouting area here. He's going to put together a care package of items for you. Evan said he would. You have Dawkin to help scout and look for stuff. So that's 4 people there already. Like, that's already, I'm going to say 4 groups there we can use for stuff.
Lonnie squad?
Heading to Eden.
Lodi and Hoyle.
Or Lonnie?
You think
Is it
we could
Lonnie
get
or Lodi?
Bo to coordinate any people?
Do what?
Bo. Do you think we could get him to send any people? Who knows what he has?
I don't think
Or
he has
knows.
people for this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He might not. But he also might. Or might be able to go and like tell us a few other people that might, just be interested in raiding the fuck out of a place because.
I mean, you could ask him.
It's right over there.
Well,
Is he
Bo's not
at
in the building.
Oh, okay. I text him this.
It's just Clay here.
Yeah.
Remember, Bo's not welcome in the household.
I messaged Bo all this.
He's in the doghouse.
I would not put it past him to be outside a window.
Bo basically sent back of, I have a lot of people and just more of a couple of friends here and there. I don't have very many people.
Hey, that
Sometimes some nickered up good old boys and some shotguns is enough.
any that might be interested, or also any, random bandit crews that might also be interested that we could possibly use for this.
Offhand, I don't have anything to help with large-scale anything. There's Brunia, I guess, if you guys are interested.
Offer it to the group at large. Yay, nay?
I mean, if she stays with us, I can stop her from being mind controlled. If that's a concern.
I mean, up to you that. Take any help you're willing to offer.
Alright. So you have that as an option. You guys are waiting on me. This is kind of a waiting on you thing now.
I think we have I think we have finished our discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless other people are thinking. Some people may need a moment to think. Go take a piss real quick while people think. And, if there's anything else here. Back in a second.
I think I am also going to use the bathroom real quick.
They skip toward the bathroom, hand in hand, merrily.
Yippee ski, yippee doo. But yeah, I kind of meant it when I said it there. I'm like, I'm just kind of at the point where it's up to you guys on when we move forward, just so everybody knows.
As far as I'm aware, outside of anything that Jacob's hierarchy may have to add, my thing is effectively just the squad and currently waiting on them to see if other things can happen and, have them here for whenever we shock across the universe.
Yeah. Well, they gave you that time of just a couple of days at least to give him a chance to, not accidentally rip people apart in the vicinity of him.
Yep.
Which feels like a reasonable request.
It's okay. I'm gonna have him sit there and be the living embodiment of 2 cups of a string and hope it works.
It is fair.
I don't have a better idea.
Hey, I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
I don't know if
I've heard
Marius
of
has any
worse,
secrets. And I think that anything Crystal has, the rest of the group has already mentioned by now, yeah?
Yeah, unless you want me to contact Murmur and ask her if she wants to help us take her down.
You can't.
I would
You want to
respect
you
the
want to
boldness.
contact Murmur and ask if she wants to take herself down.
Hey, there's a
What?
second that we're gonna go deal with, and we've interacted with you a few times. You wanna help?
What have I
There's
come
the second.
back
Oh, it's
to?
you, of course.
So you just describe
Like,
them, you never
there's-
call them out by name, and then they just have to put it together themselves. Then they call you a bitch and hang up the phone.
Like, there's a power play involved in this, right? Like, that's not just me. Like, if you did that,
Not. God.
It could be right now we haven't actively made any plans known, so I wouldn't want to give away information, which is why.
oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm gonna fucking die if this is how shit goes down.
If we just go and call Murmur and ask her if she wants to help take herself down?
Yeah.
Why not? It'd be funny if we did that right before we actually did anything. Like, right before we called in all the people and just asked. We could do that.
Maybe it's a multiple personalities thing going on, and you happen to call the other one.
You got
mean,
the
I
polite
wanna-
one today.
I wonder if there's anyone else in Anshin, though, a little bit lower down who might be interested in, removing the person at top to go and take over.
That would have been Crystal's
Sure.
contacts, and I don't think that she's played with that enough to do such a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there was the potential for inroads into the engine through that, and just nothing came
Yeah.
up for it.
Before we took down the building with a bunch of people in.
My initial came from people that get paid to do things for money, so that seems like a bad idea.
What, you don't want to try to outpay Anshin?
Seems like a bad idea.
I mean, Jacob themselves might be able to, but I don't think we can.
Well, if that's the
I
case,
think he meant
Jacobs
this
can
way he
just
hasn't
summon
developed it.
mercenaries.
I mean, that's kind of what they just said they're doing for
Yeah.
you.
We pay them. We get there. She's like, "Hey, I'll pay you double if you go and shoot them in the back." All right. Bang, 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 bang. We all go down.
I got about as much development as I could from the Lance, so that's why we get a squad. It's a hero squad, though, so that's good.
Honestly, I genuinely didn't expect you to take the time to get them pulled out, and it worked out well for you.
I wanted more, but the party needed me back.
Getting more would have been a little bit rough, if I'm being honest.
It's fine.
Honestly,
can
I
handle
just
it.
mostly wanted the people to stop chasing us hither and yon so we could actually do things without constantly having somebody chasing us. And the other option was to try to kill, well, all the people you brought with you.
Mad.
Mad, yes. Which would not have helped your case.
Not murder, if it's just a little middle management. Anyways, everybody is back. Okay.
Any pause buttons need to be pressed? On break signs taken off?
Nah, I figured there was enough overall on-topic talk to keep it going. And it seems to have been.
They were discussing potentials, plans, and asking Murmur to help kill herself.
I will pay you to kill yourself.
That was a mission in Borderlands 3, and I love it.
It's 1 and 2.
It was awful.
Is it come back?
He was in 2 as well, yeah. The guy shooting McShootface.
Not Jack. Jack just, I will pay you to kill yourself.
Jump off this cliff.
Yeah, and then he calls you a bitch.
What if you actually gonna kill yourself somehow?
He calls you a bitch.
Yeah, you go and jump off a cliff.
I think he actually calls you he calls you something like a money whore or something.
He says, "You're my bitch now."
Yeah.
The worst part about this, if Jack had just not betrayed everyone, he probably could have actually just had all those fucking people on his own payroll.
Or just turned
He talks
the
about that in
Digispark
Tales.
system off when the bandits killed themselves.
No, that's
Jack
legit.
has a lot of issues.
That's a legit plot point that he brings up in Tales.
Yeah?
Jack has a lot of issues.
Any particular plot things for that?
I don't want to go into detail. It's on a recording
It's
somewhere, I'm
session
sure.
time. Yeah, we'll worry about that some other time.
Yeah.
Is everyone
That
actually
might-
back?
I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody else left.
I think Medina
Alright,
said.
sweet.
I haven't
I'll
heard from
ask you
Medina. I
again
don't know.
after this is
What's up?
all over.
Hi.
In like half hour.
You could also look up a clips thing for just on YouTube to get the full story if you want to, Dylan.
Okay,
Nah, I'd rather just have
Oh.
a simple explanation.
so we're gonna hop back in real quick since everybody is back, and we have a little bit more I want to get through before we have to hop off.
Okay.
So, any genuine question, because you guys are going back and forth. Anything else you want to set up for plans already? It sounds like you already have a lot. It sounds like you have most of what you want. I'm trying to see.
Feel free to say
You have-
anything that we're missing or not thinking of since it's been a while.
Yeah.
Or remind us of things.
Or things that we would probably know in character, but we don't know as people.
Forgive me if Cup on String goes horribly wrong.
Wait, what?
We'll see.
Well, it's a choice, all right.
Wait, what's the worst that can happen?
shall see.
Why the fuck
Never
would you
say what's
that?
the worst that can happen with fucking psychic shit happening, man.
Okay, Matt, you know you have to go and just dial it up now, right? He asked.
Don't traumatize
He's already
Max like
asking
that.
for it. What'd he say?
Because it's her father. You can't do that to her.
Can you spell daddy issues for me?
The Jacobs family?
Yeah, that works.
Maybe some of
Yeah,
our
with
crew?
drama.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of people's backstories.
That'll drama up to 11.
Okay. It sounds like you guys are, just correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So it sounds like, to me at least, y'all are kind of also giving this a chance for them to get here, right?
I would like that.
Yes.
Before anybody does anything else, right?
Bandits are getting called.
He
to the
has a
on-location
chance to go and settle
Yeah.
in and do shit.
Not the bandits, because you guys said the bandits were just going to be on call for whenever you send stuff. I'm talking about the
Helpful people.
Lodi and Brewer and Hoyle to try and do the psychic stuff. At least this. I'm assuming you're going to be trying to do that before you head to the place.
Well, there may
Tell
not
me
be
if
a
I'm
session after the place, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm asking because people were going back and forth, and it seems like that. I wanted to know.
Yeah, I'd rather do it beforehand.
A couple days gives everybody time to prepare their forces, all that jazz. So next time we'll be able to lean more towards what's happening there. So we're going to have this. Yeah. A few days later, you'll get the reply from them like, hey, he's feeling comfortable that he can at least not jump around, but he also is making no promises. We haven't really had much pop up in the way of him being able to influence emotions or anything yet. But he can try.
All right. Tell me whenever you guys get here, where you get here, and I'll make sure people are informed. And then we blah blah.
All right. Blah blah. It's easy. I'm gonna say it's pretty simple for them to get here. They're on Promethea. It's easy to arrange a flight. They land here. There's the village, literally like 20-30 minutes down the road that you guys landed in. The town, I should probably say at that point. It's easy enough to get them up here, and yeah, here they come along. Hoyle walking up without any of his gear, really, because, well, he's got a hodgepodge of stuff he looks like he's been putting together. Lodi looks tired, but alive. And Brewer looks just fine and is smoking another cigar. I don't think he stops, if I'm being honest.
That's a problem for the
He's gonna
smoke
walk
detector.
up. Yep. And she's gonna walk in and be like, okay. We're here.
Glad you're all here. Want to go see what we're working with? Or do you need to take a minute to rest?
I live in a state of sleep exhaustion now. It's okay.
I can
Brewer's
fix part of
awake.
that.
Brewer's awake, and that's fine. Oh my god, if you can, that'd be amazing. I have recently discovered insomnia via trauma, and it is not great.
Preferred form of contact.
Just holds out a hand.
Grabs her hand, gives her some healing.
Yes, that is good stuff. That is good stuff. So what are the chances I can just mainline that to my veins 24/7?
I can distribute a lot of it. Unfortunately, you might blow up, or I might accidentally drink if you stay around too long.
I'll take the sleep exhaustion.
I came out over here also to make sure. Well, actually, hold on. Has Bertram shared the fucking he might teleport thing around?
I didn't think it was pertinent information.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I came here because I figured I should be in the doctor's room if anything needs to happen when that's going on to, maybe like forcibly stop it or drain some overflow or anything.
You want to take them that direction? I'm gonna go try to find Nessa Evans and Maggie. Tanya.
Sorry, cut out for a second for me, what?
You want to take them toward the library? I'm gonna go try to find Nessa Evans and Maggie.
Okay. Also, we gotta talk to their mom later, too, if she knows anything about the exact coordinates. Although I know Evan said that might be rough. But
I was expecting them to have gone into more of a this is what we're doing side of it, but they've kind of just left us to our devices, and that's fine.
well, they might have already talked to it, and when we talk again, they might know. If not, we can bring a lot of people there just to kind of maybe strong-arm her of like, hey, this will help expedite things a lot faster.
I don't know if that's the vibe anymore. Meet up in a bit.
See you in a second.
Alright, so this is just basically the fast forward of everybody accumulating and pulling into that room, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Easy enough for everybody to gather? Basically, everybody will get in there, and then it's just gonna bruise around. It's like, all right, so what am I doing?
All right. With my own happenings, I've noticed that I can put things kind of out into the world. I think in a similar vein as her, and then I'll like hook a thumb toward Tanya. And then like if anybody looks particularly tired, I'll send a hit point their way with a use of phase drain, which is gonna hurt me. Just a bit.
Oh, yours hurts you?
Yes. Not very good at
Ow.
it. But it's a thing that I can do. Do you feel any amount of the same capacity with you over there, Brewer?
What's it feel like?
Kind of like taking your core and like projecting it outward and then using your various whatever body part it is you're choosing as a like a transceiver of some kind. Or if you want to get the
Okay.
quick and dirty of it, kind of like a fart, but you're pointing it. A fart from your soul.
You might want to talk to Crystal. I don't think that's how that works for either of us.
She's here.
That's poetry right there.
But
All right, fancy siren lady, you got a better way than that fucking piece of poetry right there.
Well, I'm the leech. I'm usually taking people in, so it's more kind of just like eating things. So if you for me, it's more like thinking of everything that I exude as like a fork and knife carving apart and munching it on in. So, but that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But with
It feels like a
thing-
tragedy.
That kills people.
but with the one who mutated you being the one who mutated you, I'm thinking that maybe you could act as a go-between between them and, well, the patient, and I kind of hook a thumb toward him, and one of his kids at a time. Maybe they could reach him inside of his current state, because nothing else seems to be able to.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
So I'm,
Who's up first? And
so I'm thinking you kind of put yourself out, hand on them, and then take somebody else's hand. And then you guys are trying to directly contact your father, whichever one wants to go at whatever time. And then you two, toward Crystal and Tanya, try to make sure nothing goes horribly wrong.
I'm here to drain off any excess energy or heal people if needed.
I don't know what I could do to stop them from going horribly wrong, but I'll keep an eye out. If that helps.
I don't know, you're really fast. Maybe if for some reason you need to break contact or anything, you can face step, grab them, and yoink them away instantaneously before any kind of thing can happen or get too bad. Faster reaction than the rest of us. And movement. Very fast movement.
I told you, Matt, cup, string.
oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Brewer doesn't know the plan though. That's why he had to ask.
Yeah.
It's
It's just, I wish it was slightly more advanced, but it's all I've got.
to be fair, look what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
The options are thin. All right, he's going to look at this and he's gonna focus for a minute. He's like, hold on, I gotta get my soothing noises out so I can focus a bit better. And he pulls out his headset, puts it on, and he's touching. Who's taking his hand? Actually, I suppose I'll just straight up ask this. Nessa, do you want to take this for Max? Do you want to take this for Nessa, or do you want to let one of the others do it?
That's the
Somebody else
player
can do it.
character. Well, it's between you and your two siblings. And I'm asking you as the player character if you want to do this.
Personally, I think you've got this, Max.
Also, the fact that you were the one that he was very sad about.
That too.
The Bully
So probably
Mongler.
best for you.
The Bully Mongler, Chapter 27, playing in his headphones.
Absolutely.
You do what you gotta do.
What am I trying to do?
Basically, Brewer was somebody empowered with a combination of Murmur and Crystal. So they're hoping with Murmur having all the mental influence powers, he can act basically as a telephone for you to talk to your dad in his fucking head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm awkward, but I guess I can try that.
You may be awkward, but he loves you and your awkwardness.
Exactly.
I mean, can try my best. Matthew, they can't hear you.
I was talking to myself.
He's gotta
Okay.
figure out how to
Yeah,
do
we
this
can see
fucking
what
bullshit.
Well, we still couldn't
Listen,
hear
man.
him.
It's some fucking
Sometimes
bullshit.
shit happens.
I can't believe Matt's not sharing his inner monologue with us.
Nobody wants
How
my
dare
true
he.
monologue. Are you fucking
It's
kidding
all-
me?
I'm sure there's plenty
What does
of
that mean?
musicals.
Fucking. You know what? Okay. So. Nessa,
Yeah.
you're listening to. You're sitting there holding his hand, and he's kind of like bobbing his head a little bit when he's listening to something. You're probably assuming music, if I'm honest, because that's what most people listen to, no?
I know the truth.
Yeah.
And then you have a brief, very uncomfortable moment of an audiobook being very descriptive about something you don't want to be, followed by some very like guttural bullymog noises. But thankfully that's only there for a moment before you move on.
How long has you been blaring that into the father's head?
Irrelevant.
That's the real question, isn't it?
He's gonna wake up with some weird new tastes.
The father just jerks up. Stop! That's all, man.
His wife's about to find a new side of him.
So, after a brief moment of this, you find yourself actually sitting on one of the lodges, one of the family hunting lodges. You used to take him out for trips.
Yeah.
You haven't been on one in a while. With everything that had been happening, people were getting busy, but you do remember when your dad used to take you and your siblings on them regularly. And you're just kind of sitting there on a rocking chair next to your dad on one of the high mounted on just off the edge of a cliff. I'd say view as you look down over a large swampish area. Well, hey there, kiddo.
Hi, Dad.
You know, I was gonna ask if this was a figment, my imagination, but I don't think about some of the stuff that I was hearing.
This isn't a figment of your imagination.
Well, that's good. That means you're up and about still.
But you're not.
No, I'm not, it seems.
Why?
It's a good question. I don't know.
You don't know.
No. I've been here for a while.
Well, I'm learning that.
It was good to hear when you came in the other night.
was good to know that you were alive.
I'm glad you're okay, Dad.
Well, let's not count our chickens too soon. I'm still kind of here.
Yeah, but I thought you were. No offense, but I thought Mom killed you.
Well, she does have a way with things. I think if she wanted me dead, though, I'd be dead. Let's be real.
Do you know what happened to you? Do you know why you're like this?
No, not in particular. I mean, I was pretty down for a while. With your uncle. And what I thought would happen with you.
Right?
I just slowly. Well, I got up less and less each day. Got tired. Everything felt like it was lifting weights.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I didn't handle it well, if you can't tell.
I don't know what you mean. I think you handled it really well.
You know, we're not, let's be honest with each other, neither of us are the best at emotions.
No.
I'm afraid you got that one pretty honestly from me.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'd say that's an easy thing to say.
Swamp's Rising, by the way. He says, looking down over the cliff edge.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
I don't know what's wrong to help.
I don't know. I got told to come here because I got told that I could do something, but I don't even know what to do.
It's fair. Doing something's a lot sometimes, especially with who knows what's happening with my head here. Tell you what, I don't know what's happening here, so I can't really help you much with what's happening with me. But I have faith in you and your brother, and a little bit in Maggie, even if I don't think this is her area. She's good at stuff.
Yeah.
So how about this? I can't help you with me, but I'd still love to help you. What's something you need my help for?
What do I need his help with?
Everyone's morale
about
and
to
knowing
go-
that he's okay.
You're about to go fight a Siren CEO of Anshin
More
on a
importantly,
horrible death planet.
this could be the last time you ever speak with your father.
Oh, way to be morbid.
I'm being real.
But not incorrect.
Make it
I mean,
count.
to be fair, he might survive this and you might be the one to get broke instead.
These are all distinct possibilities.
Well, I'm about to go do something pretty dangerous.
Do you have to?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I do.
Alright. Is this something I can do for you?
I don't think so.
Orbital bombardment.
Give us the launch codes.
Give us the launch
I
code.
don't want the launch codes.
She just says this. That looks at her so weird.
So what you doing?
I'm gonna go fight the head of an evil corporation.
Head of Jacobs? Your mother?
Come
Different
on,
evil
guys.
corporation.
You're not there. Hush.
That's
The devil on
kind
the
of a
shoulder.
lot.
Yeah. It's gonna
What
be a
company?
lot.
What evil corporation you fighting?
Anshin.
That's a nasty one.
I know. She's trying to get to Gehenna.
You're gonna pause on the rocking for a moment. Now that's something I didn't expect. Thought we had all
Yeah.
of them pretty well hidden.
Well, some things happened,
I'm imagining.
and it's not as hidden anymore.
I don't believe the words "as hidden" works like that, so I'm gonna guess that she has the way in.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, there isn't much happening there. It's just kept it quiet.
Yeah.
Gehenna's a rough place. It's not good. It's a bad
I've been
place for
told.
us. Company did a lot of things to Gehenna that I ain't proud of to title our name, but we did do them nonetheless. Do you know what she wants?
Probably to destroy the world or something.
Well, I think we're doomed to have one evil. I think we're doomed to have like one corporate head at some point or another, and each generation go for it.
Yeah. Sometimes it just happens like that.
Seems so.
But point being, I don't know if I'll make it back.
You'll make it back.
Can I guarantee that you'll be okay if I do?
I'll do what I can. But I have a feeling I have a time limit left. For whatever's happening here. When I got here, that swamp, I couldn't see it. I feel like it gets closer every day.
I can't lose you.
I'll do my best to not be gone. I understand that.
Evans and I are doing better now.
That's good to hear. I always hated to see how y'all butted heads.
We decided to run the company together.
That's good. It worked out for your uncle and I pretty well.
That's why I thought it would work well for us.
Reaches out and just kind of puts like a hand on your shoulder and squeezes it for a moment. Alright. I don't know how long we got in here, but I do think you need to know. I wanted you to know a few things. No matter what happens, you're gonna make it back and you're gonna be alright. Okay?
matter how far you go for this, I'm sure you'll do your best, and I'll always be proud of that.
I appreciate that, Dad.
Now, I have the distinct feeling we don't have long left in here. If only because the increasingly disturbing noises are getting a little quieter.
I'm gonna say you're right. I think we have to. I think I'm
There.
about done.
Look for one of our old lodges. We have one on Gehenna.
We have one on Gehenna.
We got one on Gehenna. Look for one of our old lodges.
Our old lodges.
Yeah, it's in one of the mountain ranges there. He'll take good care of you.
I'll do that.
Good. Alright. Well, I'm gonna say it's about time for you to be heading out. It's about time for me to be trying to figure out what the hell's going on with all that. And you got some stuff to stop, and I got some healing to do. And he's gonna stand up for a moment and turn to face you and just give you that little bit of a warm smile he always got on him. Good luck. And I guess fuck him up, and he's gonna pull you into a hug.
Hugs him back.
And that's when it breaks. The connection.
Question: was that in real time or?
It's been a maybe 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay, so we've had enough time to go. Oh shit, something's happening.
Yeah, basically. And then it broke.
Cool.
Everything good?
Nessa's gonna come out with tears in her eyes.
I think you did it, Magic Man. You okay, Brewer?
I feel like somebody punched my insides about 13 times too many.
Those are happy tears, right, Nessa?
I don't know. He doesn't know if he's gonna come out of it.
But something happened. You were able to communicate.
Yeah, I was able to talk to him. He just says he doesn't know what's going on. And he doesn't think that he doesn't know if he'll be able to get out of it. So, I don't know what will happen from here.
Did they have anything to say that you'd be comfortable sharing?
He said to go to one of the cabins on Gehenna.
So you filled them in on everything that was happening here?
Roughly. I didn't want to tell him of everything. It didn't seem too important. That's not true. I just didn't have time. I also didn't want him mad at me. He wouldn't be mad at me. Maybe. Probably.
Real quick, seeing Brewer state, I'm gonna look at the other two and say, sorry.
Honestly, this isn't the worst he's been the past few days. You should have seen him left for the first time he jumped.
That was more toward Evans and Maggie, but yeah, them too.
Oh, Sorry, you said the people gathered. I thought you were talking about Brew. It was the squad.
Now the other NPCs, but they should also. Right now he's more of a hell yeah. Ow, that hurt, but hell yeah.
Yeah,
Put a hand on him and give him some health.
that's fair. He'll appreciate it. Just pat you on the arm. Thank you. That'll help out a lot.
But the others very potentially just got deprived of a chance to talk with them. So I feel bad.
He's alive. And he's still doing something. That's enough for me. And that's Evans. And I look at it for a moment and nod. She's gonna look at you and he said, so he's there but not sure.
No, he said something about there is a swamp there when he got there, and it just keeps getting closer.
Okay, that means something's moving forward, something's progressing. That's something. He'll hold on. You know that, right?
Yeah, but sometimes they don't get a choice.
You know what the best part about being rich is? We always get a choice, so he will too. We'll make sure of it.
We always get a choice.
We do?
Do we?
I mean, we do. And they're not always great options. Sometimes they're kind of shitty, but we do always get a choice.
Okay. I don't think I really got a choice when I ended up on Pandora, but we'll take what we can take.
I mean, technically you could have stayed.
I don't know if I could have.
I never said it would end well. I
Dead.
said, well, I mean, that's still a choice to stay. I never said it would end well. Alright, you have stuff to do. You two have stuff to do. I'll sit with Dad for a while.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With your permission, might I see about finding these three some accommodations while they're here?
Evans will just... I'll set something up for them. It's simple enough. Especially for a chance to talk to him. Hey. Oh, and Nessa, I'll have it to the doctor we talked about within an hour or two.
Amazing. Thank you.
No problem. Alright. So, I'm going to take a little bit of a liberty here to shuffle the clock along, because we have a little bit of free time, a little bit of nebulous time here, right? I want to highlight a couple things real quick, and then we'll be done for the night. So, just keep in mind, due to everything that happens, you guys are on a time thing here. The longer you hold off, because the couple days for this, I'm going to say 2 days for this, the more time Murmur has. However, that is an entire planet, so there is that to keep in mind as well. The day's gonna go by, you guys, I'm gonna assume, are getting ready and getting prepped.
If I may,
And
I would like to bring Maggie.
I hesitate to say yes.
I would like to bring Maggie my best attempt at a snack. It's not good, but I tried. The effort is clear.
You know what? Fuck it. You're going down this route. Roll me a persuasion.
I'm already
There will
in the
be
fucking
no
route.
single Jacob sibling by the time this is done.
Bro, that's already established. Jesus. It's 1,000,000. I quit.
Okay.
17 plus 8, by the way.
Yeah, okay. She's appreciative of it. She gives you like a little half smile for it. It's not a bunch, because
Because this is what they're good at, and I am not.
And yeah. But Nessa, you get a message from Evans later that night. And it just it's a very brief one. The other doctors were lying.
Oh, yeah?
And I was gonna say you'll get that message. And that's where we'll call the session.
Dang.
But we didn't see
I'm
any
interested.
magic, and it didn't get cured by Tanya's thing, which I would have thought would be a catch-all, but alright.
Do we have any healing options that we haven't tried yet?
We shall see.
Magic-wise?
Anything
They've
before I
received
cut
cure.
recording?
They've received curing from poison,
really?
disease, lesser restoration, dispel magic,
Like, yeah.
remove curse.
I know what it needs.
Of course you know what it needs.
Greater
What implies there
restoration,
actually
but
is the thing that we
it's
could
too high.
possibly use.
Alright.
It-
If there is not
it-
else,
It needs a charming prince to come kiss him on the lips and wake him from his sleep.
I
Oh,
try.
100%.
Who loves kiss?
I would say a lovely princess, and you could fetch his wife, but she's more of a frigid bitch than a princess.
Nah, she's the evil queen.
I failed to see the difference in what we said.
There is no
Yeah,
difference
because
there.
the queen rules.
Alrighty.
The bitch doesn't always rule.
Till next time.
Status.
Till next
Bye-bye.
time.
Bye!
Bye.